Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're here to play more Earthborne Rangers, continuing our campaign playthrough. If you're watching live, hello. If you're watching later, I guess hello. If you're here on Tuesday, January 23rd, just an FYI for fans of this game, it is back available, or people are interested technically. Again, full disclosure, I purchased this game, backed it on the first crowdfunding campaign. I just bought the core set, wasn't sure if the game would be any good, or if I'd get it on time, or if it would deliver, or the company would go out of business. I didn't know, but I backed it. Thank you to these people for donating to the channel or supporting us here, allowing me to purchase things like this and try them for you guys and play them live on the internet. Thank you for funding the channel, much appreciated. So I wasn't given a copy of this game. I wasn't sent a copy, paid to play the copy, nothing. I'm just playing this because I like it. I'm having fun with it. I don't get anything if you back it. The only thing I kind of care is that you like watch, click like, support, help the channel grow, keep it so I can keep doing this. I appreciate that. But I don't care if you back the game or not. But today I did a stream looking at the crowdfunding campaign for the second printing and the 3-ish expansions for the game. So if you're playing the game and you like it and you're interested in expansions, or you're watching and you're like, man, I really like this series, I kind of want the game. If you're watching this anytime in the next couple of months, probably you'll be able to grab a copy through the crowdfunding, which you can find a link in that video, but it's on gamefound.com, just FYI. I don't care if you back it or not. I don't get anything from it. I'm just trying to be helpful. But if you're interested, you can go check that out. It's live today. So yeah, I'm just getting that out of the way. So anyone else who asks about it, I'm just going to tell you, go watch the video I made today, the live stream we had this morning. When it launched, we went over the whole campaign. I gave my thoughts on the game. So anyone who tunes in later, if I miss it, just tell them in the chat, watch my live stream from earlier today. It's less than 2 hours, so it's pretty short for me.
That's good.
And you get all the info there. So I'm just going to kick people to that. It's in the playlist link down in the video description if you're looking for it and watching later. If you want to see us go over the crowdfunding campaign, there's some good chat discussion, probably some good comments on the video. By the time you watch it, describing people's love, hate, interest, whatever for the game, hopefully. So lots of good info there. How's everybody doing? Yeah. Hey guys, good luck with the playthrough. I'll watch you later as I need to go to sleep now. Jackpot Man.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Rest up. And Q by R, I'm probably not saying that right. I'll have to watch it later. Currently binging your Madara campaign, so haven't got to it yet. Understood.
Understood.
So we'll see.
How are you liking that if you're still here?
Yeah. We'll see in a while.
Yeah, it's a long one.
We'll see in a while. That's awesome.
Also, I think Johnny and Amanda became a producer. I think they were gifted a membership and they have renewed. So thank you so much.
Johnny and Amanda, thank you so much for becoming a member, clicking the join button down below and supporting the channel. Thank you.
Thank you.
I do see that in the chat. That I don't know if that happened like before the stream went live or what.
I'm not sure because I remember they were gifted a membership. So they must have decided to continue. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I put their name in the credits, so they're already scrolling by. Thank you so much. Jacko, thank you for the $4.99 super chat.
For the map.
For the map. Yeah. He left a comment. So in my stream earlier, I was looking at this like premium like trail map they have.
Oh, you were speaking about that.
That's large. It has the map I like on it, but a better quality version on the backside. It has like gameplay, lore tips, descriptions, travel recommend. It's like basically like a trail map. Like if you went hiking.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of themed in that world. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool for $5. I'm like, and
it's only $5?
Yeah, and I was like, am I a sucker for like wanting to spend the $5 and think this is a really cool thing that they came up with? Like, and then Jacko commented, timestamp says yes, and I was like, what do you say yes to? And then I click it, and it's like goes right to me in the video, going, am I a sucker for wanting to buy this?
Oh, well now Jacko has bought it for you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
I was like, yes to what? What is it yes to? I click it, I'm like shaking my head, like this son of a...
Thank you, Jacko. Probably can get the map now.
Yay! And then the crazy part is there's like a new map for the campaign. So by the time I get that map, which I thought I was like, maybe I shouldn't buy that map because...
Oh, like this one?
Yeah, because we're already going to be done this campaign, I'm assuming we finish it, if we finish it. And then the expansion stuff, which I haven't backed yet. I'm still up in the air what I'm going to back exactly. I'll think about it.
We haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah, I'm even thinking there's a chance we might be able to play more of this so that I can really decide.
Oh, before backing?
Yeah, because I think it's, I looked, it's like February 13th or something, the campaign goes till, and they said there's going to be a late pledge window. So, and stuff will show up in retail or on their web store or whatever. So it's like, I'm not that worried about finding stuff later if I care. And it's not like there's a shortage of other great games to find and play at that time. Like right now, I feel like I want it, but then it's like, I know what happens with some games. Yes, I want them. And then they show up 2 to 3 years later. And by the time I show up, I'm like, oh, I'm not interested in this anymore. I've found some other games I'd rather play. And, you know, so it's like, if I could buy that expansion and have it show up in like 3 months, perfect.
Yeah, when we're done this one.
Yeah, or some, I'm assuming in like 3 months or less, I hope. But otherwise, it's going to go forever. But I can't see it going that long. But who knows? I don't know. But if we finish it and I'm like, yes, this is awesome, I want to do this again through a new campaign, I'm in. And I do, right now I do, but I don't know. We'll see. We will see. It was only this morning I saw everything, so I'm still going to obviously at least sleep on it. But we have the benefit of time, so probably have like a couple months before I'd have to like really care, because I could still late pledge. Or I could just go in and back like buy the errata pack or something.
You can just buy the map.
Buy the map and the errata pack, and then just leave it. And then when the late pledge is going to close, I just go in and decide whether I want to add anything more. And the only reason I do the errata pack and the map is I could jam them in the current game, and then whoever I give it to or sell it to will have that in there, which is kind of cool. If we don't play it again. But I'm assuming I'll want to play in the future. Like, yeah. Like, I already know I like the game. I've played hundreds and hundreds of hours of Lord of the Rings LCG, Arkham Horror LCG, Marvel Champions LCG. And now this, I don't see why I would not want more of any of those games. So, yeah. I don't see my taste changing like that.
Okay, so I was a little bit wrong, but I was kind of right.
Hold on.
It's 2 different accounts.
What the hell? I was reading that message, Johnny and Amanda, and it confused the hell out of me for a second there. That's why I just went like silent. I was like, Johnny and Amanda and Johnny are his, what the frig?
So they're 2 different accounts.
Oh.
And they figured they'd be members on both. Got to get them numbers, man. Yeah.
It's not confusing at all.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So you're both members.
So I'm assuming this is Johnny. Hello, Johnny. Thank you for becoming producer.
Is that how it works? So we could, if that's how you want, if that is how it works, we can work with that.
Or is this some kind of thing where like there's one computer in the house and whoever's like last logged in, you just sit down and kind of like use their account. So it could be either or. So that's why they got both names. I don't know. It's very strange.
That's awesome, though.
It's going to be confusing. I'll be honest.
No, it's not. I don't think so, because as you said, I think if it's Johnny and Amanda, then I think that's maybe Johnny. And
I would
the
assume.
other way, then we can say it's Amanda, right? Oh, look at that.
Oh my God. Okay. Both of you cannot be in the same chat at the same time. All right. I'm going to lose it here.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
I'm going to be answering one and then having a conversation, and then the other one's going to get involved, and I'm going to think I'm still talking about the same, and then I'm going to get confused. All right. You
guys are both so generous. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you both for supporting the channel.
That's so funny. That's so funny. I think we have, I think you're our second household pair.
Yeah.
That we know of anyways.
Just a little bit of friendly trolling.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I thought this on Criminal Minds, says Mitch. I used to like that show. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Stephen Reynolds says, I backed the reprint of Earthborne Rangers today, so the train has left the station. All right.
All right.
Good luck. Good luck. I hope the ride will be fun.
Steven, are you okay with spoilers? Because we are going into day 10.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Spoilers, of course. It's obvious, but yeah. But again, we won't see everything in the campaign, but I'm sure some of the main story things are the same. Just we might choose a different option in the main story to lead somewhere else, but we had people saying multiple times that our playthrough looks a lot different than their playthrough and stuff. Good. Which I should have mentioned in today's stream when I was talking about the game, when we were going over the crowdfunding. Yeah. So there's our current numbers on BGG for the game as of January 23rd, 2024. And while we're here, just quickly, again, go check out earlier in today's stream for like, if you're watching this and you're like, oh, I want to back this game, let's see what Rob and Mel think of it in episode 11. I kind of talked about how I thought of it and what I like about it and everything in today's earlier stream. Obviously, Mel wasn't there. But obviously she likes it. She doesn't have to play the games that we're playing either.
No, I like, if I'm
Yeah.
not happy playing it. Or not, that's the wrong word.
You usually give it a chance.
I give
for
everything
a
a chance, for sure. But if I'm kind of like, we'll move on. Or Rob can just play it by himself. Okay.
I also didn't notice earlier, and thankfully, otherwise would have added another hour of the whole rant on fake funding goals. But obviously 100 grand, I don't know how they could support all their employees or people that worked on the game with $100,000 for like last year or so of work on the game.
Also with
so it's obviously BS.
Yeah.
Like, obviously.
With the sustainable and all that, I'm sure adds a little bit of cost as well.
Oh my God, it's 332% overfunding. They're going to be driving Rolls Royces and swimming in gold coins, Scrooge McDuck style. They're so rich.
Yeah, right.
No, it's all BS. They're probably like, right now, looking at this cost, they're like,
we are not there yet.
ooh, do we need to cancel this crowdfunding campaign and go out of business? Should we just pull the plug now? Like most companies do when they're sitting there and they're like hyping it up like that. And
well, haven't we seen that with
many times? Yeah,
with
many
them
times.
where they're like 500% funded. Oh, we have to cancel. We didn't get enough backers. Like, wait, what?
And I would say, oh, this is just a card game. It's not as bad as the game's full of miniatures and all these plastic components and dice and stuff. But then you look and they have like miniature stretch goals, which is like, what are they doing?
But I think that's just to add to the...
I don't know. The fact they had to make molds for those miniatures, and I'm sure like 10 people ordered them, and maybe this time 5 people will order them. They're just like a little add-on they're totally unnecessary, like completely unnecessary. Even the wooden meeples are pretty unnecessary for it. But anyways, I just was thinking, I'm like, man, that when I looked at that, that's US dollars. I'm like, that is kind of sucky. Yeah. Well, who knows? It's only day one. So it's pretty good for like a little kind of, again, small, unknown publisher, unknown card game kind of. But yeah, the whole fake funding goal thing, so dumb.
I agree.
Like, it's kind of embarrassing. Like, it's like anyone who keeps doing it, it's like, okay. Either I should be pissed at you because you know better and you know your consumer knows better, so you're still lying to their face, or you're just dumb. Like, it's one of two things, right?
Well, it's whoever did it first, right? To be able to say, goal reached in 35 minutes.
It's like,
right?
I could get more money from doing this. It's a cheap marketing bullshit tactic, right?
Yeah, and then people are like, oh, I want to back it because other people are backing it. But it's like,
no.
I don't know if people would...
It's embarrassing. I see it and it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing for the publisher and it's embarrassing for the fans in the comments who like defend it. And the people on like the super backers who are like, this is fine and normal and I'm great being treated like I'm an idiot. But yeah.
But I think they worry that if it was, let's say it wasn't funded yet, right? It was still at whatever the goal. Let's say their goal was 500,000 and it was sitting where it is right now. People may look at it and be like, ooh, I don't know if it's going to fund, so I don't know if I should back it, right? So that's why...
Which is silly. It's
which
like,
is so dumb, yeah.
If you want it to be made...
21 days left.
If you want it to be made, give it your money. Like, you know, if you want it to reach its real goal... Which, like, I am now in the point where I will give money more to a publisher who's, like, has a real funding goal. I will take them more serious and respect them more. That's
rare, though.
Yeah, I know it's rare. I know I'm, like, an outlier. But, yeah, it's just, like, you know, it's like, how long did you have to be okay with, like, tobacco companies telling you smoking was, like, healthy and cool and was the good thing before, like, people started to realize, like, you're a dumb sheep and, like, maybe you should not believe marketing and like why do they lie to me and why should I support them if they think I'm dumb and like they can trick me, you know? And that's literally what fake funding is. It's like, yeah, this is not a real goal. This is totally BS. And we're going to cheer and celebrate and make it look like, you know, all is well when really it's not. It's not well. So it's like kind of sad. But yeah.
But I think didn't they have the same issue though when they needed so many certain backers in certain areas of the world, right? It was the exact same thing, right? And it didn't work. Yeah.
It was a cool idea, though. I like the way they did that. But Jacko says, I have, and I'm resisting the urge to back. Thanks, Rob. Thanks to Rob's helpful tips.
Jacko, do you have the base game, or you are still thinking about it?
Again, there is a demo on Tabletop Simulator. If you're one of those crazy people that like to play your board games digitally, in a poor implemented version, yeah, there's a demo you can play on Tabletop Simulator. Obviously, you'd have to probably learn the game and everything still. It's not like a official, like, fully digital adaptation of the game, but yeah, you could try it. But I'm sure, again, episode 1 and 2, like I kept saying, go watch that. Very low spoilers, fully explaining the game. And on the channel, in the playlist down below, if you're interested, it should all be there. All right, let's get to it. Day number
10.
10?
Mm-hmm. Where's my board?
Day number 10.
Yes, day number 10.
Okay.
It's downpouring.
Oh, Jacko, they know exactly the amount of money they need. They know what they've been paying their artists, their graphic designers, their developers, their play testers. They know, you know, Andrew knows the cost, the CEO or whatever of Earthborne knows how much his car payments and his house payments cost, and all lunches. He, you know, buys them lunches when they come over for playtesting sessions and filming and podcasting and all that stuff. They know the cost of all of that.
This is also not their first rodeo because it's the second time around.
I know. Yeah, second time is this company, not to mention all their years under all their belts of working for like Fantasy Flight Games and other publishers. So yeah, they know what they're doing.
Oh, you don't like the theme? Okay, I get it.
Yep.
I get
the
it.
theme is not for everyone. Yep. Some people don't like nature and like being a forest ranger, you know, is like the cool way they want to spend their gaming moments, right? Like, you know.
I did not think that this theme would actually get me either. I am not out for nature either in
I
real
like
life.
discovery though.
Right, but like you also like to go and like to explore.
Yeah, I like to try new things, see new stuff, explore new stories and worlds, and that's what this is. It's different. It's like,
but it's different. That's exactly right. Yeah.
Yep. Like I thought when I first played like Animal Crossing, this is a silly children's GameCube game or Nintendo Wii game or whatever system I played it on first. I don't remember. And I don't remember why or who recommended it or why I would even spend money on a game like that. When I looked at it, I'm in my like 20s and I'm like, you know, college student or whatever. And like I'm playing, I don't even know what I was playing at the time, but definitely more cool, epic, manly games and stuff. And then I get Animal Crossing, and somehow this idea of gaming, not to try to get a high score, not to avoid death, not to be the fastest clicking of the buttons and D-pad, to just swatting flies, catching butterflies, fishing, trying to deliver gifts to villagers, making sure your flowers get watered,
pulling your weeds,
buying expansions for your home, decorating walls, like building rivers and bridges and sidewalks, and like, what the hell am I doing this in a game for? But it's like, it's like, again, gaming is an escape from reality. And there's like, I don't know, sometimes you do it to avoid stress, and what better way than to avoid it without another stressful experience, right? So like you play, like I would play Dark Souls, right? I'm stressed out, super tense. I'm throwing controllers, swearing. I'm like trying to perfect the game, dying all the time, getting frustrated. It's the same thing with like Arkham Horror LCG. Like it's like, oh, it's hard, it's dying, I'm failing, I'm pulling this token, RNG is getting me, I'm pissed. And it's like, wait, that's my gaming experience? I'm escaping real life where like stresses and bothers and all that stuff. And I go to my gaming and it's like stresses and bothers. It's like,
and then he leaves the gaming table.
Yeah.
Like, wait, I don't feel any better.
Yeah, it's like, what does this turn into stress on everything I do? So I learned when I played like Animal Crossing that it was like this whole idea of just discovery, chill, spend an hour, and then you unplug, you come back. It was really the pull of like, it was a real-time thing where like the game kept playing kind of while you're not playing, like time kept passing, things kept evolving, villagers would move away, plants would grow and die. I thought it was really cool, and just, it was a very fascinating game system, but it was so relaxing. The music, the chill, the like just catching fish for 20 minutes. It's like putting them on your wall for display, donating them to the little museum. I was like, I can't tell anyone I play this. This is crazy. But then it turned out that game was gangbusters. They still make them to this day. And then there's so many games like Stardew Valley that spawned off those type of games. And it's just like, man, this is like not exactly that, like not that chill, but it is that how I would compare it. So like we play Lord of the Rings LCG and it's like, I'm playing Zelda, Dark Souls, whatever. It's like fantasy, hack and slash bosses, killing, death, doom and gloom. The world's going to die. I'm going to probably lose, get stressed out, have to be on my game. And this is like, all right, relax. Let's just help this person with their side quest. Go find a fishing spot. You know, oh, let's shoo this doe away. Get out of here. Stop eating the carrots. Go. You know, like, that's what I did in my gaming session. But it's like, man, it was so drastically different from what real life stresses are. And it's like, it's a good escape. I like it. That's why it's refreshing, I think. So, yeah. Digging fossils. Yes, Seemich, you know it.
Yes.
Yeah. So many cool little things. And that's what this game is kind of like to me. It's like discovering Animal Crossing. Like, what is in this little world? Some of it's a little busy work. Some of it's a little, is it worth it? Is it silly? But it's still got that adventure. It's still got that gamer aspect to it. I don't know. It's cool. It's interesting. Anyways.
Jamie,
yeah.
thank you so much. 15 months has been a member of the channel. 15 months. Thank you.
Jamie, thank you. So it's been a while since I popped in on a live stream. So just wanted to say hi. I'm a couple episodes behind, so not going to stay long.
Oh, no problem.
No spoilers. No spoilers. Good to see you.
Yes. Thank you so much. 15 months. Wow. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it says at least stressing games can lead to satisfying payoffs.
When you win.
Yeah, that you can, yeah. Well, yeah, if you keep at it and get better, and like eventually you'll break through those frustrations, and you should have a reward kind of feeling, like a completion feeling.
Yeah.
You've achieved something, which I do love. I do love that a lot. Obviously, 99% of my gaming is that, but it's like I'm saying the refreshing part is every now and then, like I just need to bust into a game like Animal Crossing. That's drastically different than the other games I play. So like I would have told you too, this theme, what the hell? But I said the same thing when I saw Wingspan. Why does anyone care about a game about bird watching? Is that all these people on drugs? Like, what is happening? Why is that so popular? Then I play it and I'm like, damn.
I see.
This is chill and I like it. It's engine building. It's got the game in it that I love. This has the cooperative collectible card game inside. It's built on the same DNA of the games I love, just like Wingspan's built on the engine building I love, right? And the competitive games I love. But it's got this like theme in my collection that's like I never would have ever spent money on a game based on that theme or box or whatever. But then I get it on my table and it's like, this feels right. I play the digital version of it and it's like chirping birds and music in my. I love playing the digital version of Wingspan for the same reason. It's like chill. It's like, it's nice to have an array of themes, I feel.
Yeah, because if you keep constantly playing the same type of game, you're going to get bored, right? So having different experiences is good.
Yeah, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah. And then you want to almost reward companies that kind of go out of the box and do something different as well.
Not just trying to copy everyone else, right?
Or make a reskin of the same game that they know already works. Yeah.
Well, this is kind of that, but yeah.
I feel like it's different though. Like it has different mechanics and stuff. Yes, it's a card game.
I don't know about different mechanics, but
yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's different when I play it. No? Okay.
No, you're still paying resources to play cards. You're doing skill checks in the game to try to advance and pass things. I don't know. And you could pull a random token from the bag and fail your test.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very Arkham. I just see Arkham Horror LCG here.
Okay.
Except your session doesn't have a beginning and like some story beats in the middle and a defined ending to your play session.
Right.
Which I like. It's more open sandbox. So like, yes, we have a few play sessions to get through something, which I like, but like, does it matter? Could I go do like every day you're coming to this and you're doing what you want and however you want, and you're not sure where it's going to lead. But Arkham, I know I'm going to start with nothing, build it up, and then end by finding enough clues and killing enough monsters over and over again.
Or dying.
And then read whichever story entry based on how well I did.
Right.
And
I see that.
It's like very repetitive. It's like the same thing over and over again.
I see that.
But we come in here and we're like, what are we doing? I don't know. Let's try to do this, and oh, we met this person. They want to do this, and they told us about this. Should we go do that now? Or this? Or no, we got to read the story entry at the start of a session. Oh, maybe we work on this. Maybe we ignore this. Oh, this just kind of happened. And, you know, let's go this direction. Oh, we ran into some new type of animal and they want to do this. Let's do that. But yeah. I know, Jack, I'm trying not
No,
to.
just for me, it feels different. Like I see what you're saying when you say that.
Like mechanically we're playing Arkham
yes,
Horror, but
the feeling of the game
definitely feels
different. Like
yeah.
I feel like, as you said, we're going and doing something, or the plan of the session, as we know, is one way, and then things will happen, and we're like, oh, okay, squirrel, let's go do this, and oh, I don't know, let's help this person. Oh, I'm running out of fatigue. Actually, let's camp. You know, that kind of stuff. It just feels different to me. It's like the playthrough kind of guides itself. Oh, sorry, you trying to tell me to rush here? Or,
no, I'm just doing stuff while you're talking. I'm not going to interrupt you. I'm just going to do my mulligan here. Well, because I keep just shuffling my cards over and over again. I'm like, I might as well stop.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm going to start with this one.
So we're in a place we've never been before. That's exciting.
Yeah.
And maybe a little scary. We camped. Do we have any new cards we can add or no?
I don't remember.
I don't think so. We didn't get any cards last.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Okay, so then.
Nope, just that same one we can't use.
Is this a trail? Nope. So let's shuffle that back in.
Oh, yeah, so the location we're at is Rings of the Moon. It's a location in a ruin. So I think because the ruin, we need to start with this setup from Invasion Stage 1. Also, so that means I got to put these 3 Reclaimer Seekers in there.
Okay, then I'm going to keep my card that can let us scout 3 cards and then draw one, because I know we don't. I don't remember what I'm doing.
So there's like into the nest now, travel into the Reclaimer nest to study what they're doing in the valley. So we kind of got fast forwarded.
Yeah.
Thrown across the map into the nest after we attached a tracker and had our little buddy sniff his way here. So we're going to use 1.16 instead of the normal entries for the location. So this is how the game's going to kind of change it up. Normally, if you wandered here just on your own, like throughout the game, you'll have the intro, the people here, it's all different. But now the game is taken over and it's like this, there's different stuff happening here, basically.
I see. So we're not even worried about this until we get there, because we're not there yet. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
So it kicked us down to Rings of the Moon, which is how many away?
2, because we don't have a boat.
Oh, yeah.
So we have to go 1, 2.
So
unless we find some fast travel or something.
So that's the Alluvial Ruins, which is not here.
Yep.
But this will affect here. And this one, Arcology Archaeology, is a side mission.
Oh, yes. We've done 1 of these.
Which, yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what this was. Well, this was that guy in the tunnels.
Yes.
That's like a side thing that we're like, might as well take it on and then so we don't have to come back. And then we still know there's a possibility for the boat. If we go back up to, what was it, Branch?
Branch, yes.
So, like, I don't know, like, I feel like the story kicked us all the way in the south so we can just continue on the mission to get to the nest. So should we just do that?
I mean, I think we start that way. We clear this. Yeah, because technically the Reclaimers that are here at this location, it doesn't matter. We don't have anything to do with them. They're just annoying. Right?
Okay.
So I feel like we could just clear this place quick.
If we clear this place, then we get a second check for this.
Yes.
And once we get a third check.
Yes.
Which the Alluvial Ruins, I think, are a ruin.
Yeah.
The Alluvial Ruins better be a ruin.
The archaeological outpost, that's not a ruin, I assume.
No. I doubt it.
Okay.
Apophenia Vault says arrived 30 minutes late, just in time for Rob actually starting.
I know, we got to keep you on your toes. Sometimes we start early, sometimes we don't.
Well, today is the day of the crowdfunding campaign, so I try to keep it short a little bit, added a little bit extra to talk about that I didn't realize in this morning's stream about the game on the crowdfunding campaign. So we did chat a little bit, but if you want any info on that, check the playlist down below and check out earlier stream. But yeah, definitely knew we wouldn't be starting right away today. So yeah.
We were waiting for you as well.
Yeah.
Right? We knew you were going to be a little bit late, so we held off as long as we could. But you're here now, so we can get started.
Yeah, and Apophenia, you missed all the good stuff, the best part of the stream, so that's too bad for you.
I mean, it's debatable, I guess.
Too bad for you.
Do you want to be lead? Because it just works, right?
Yeah,
shuffle this deck and set the starting location. Set up the weather card. There's nothing to read above it, but we are on.
So I'm assuming I skip this too. I'm not going to read 35. I'll just read. Oh no,
that's only at that
oh, sorry, we're not in that place. Yeah, we're in a different ruin. Rings of the Moon. Okay, so I'm going to read 35. Rising up from a series of small hillocks along the edge of Meadow's vast prairie, the large towers each support a massive loop of dull gray metal and ceramics. Some have broken into half or quarter circles, but a few are still intact. The locals in Meadow say that if you go to the edges of the valley with a scope and look back through all the loops at once, you'll see another world in a reality just sideways from our own. Almost every artificer who's inspected the rings, however, believes they are part of a vast and non-functional sensor network. Okay. So I guess I gotta finish building the deck here. So we need here, if you want to do 3 random cards from the Valley set, and then based on the number of days since you received this mission, still probably 0 to 2, right?
What's that mission called? That's an invasion?
Invasion stage 1?
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
They say 10.
So it's a rune. Check whether your destination has a trait that matches. If it does, search the general for 3 reclaimers. Okay, and these are 3 Valley cards. Okay.
And those are what we're not using. I can trade you.
Yeah, you can shuffle that up. Okay. And then just hold off for 30 minutes, get the hell out of here. I was only kidding. It's not that great. All right. All right. Yeah. And now, hey, White Rabbit, if, yeah, I know it's in branch.
I wrote it down.
But because the game kicks us all the way to the south, I don't want to spend today's session trying to get back up to branch and probably not even getting there. Then the next session trying to get to branch and maybe spending some time at branch to figure out how to do this boat thing, which probably is a separate side quest thing that we have to wander somewhere, get the materials to build the boat, I would assume. Or
I think whoever we were talking to said that she built the boat there.
Yeah. But you think she's not going to want, like, go find me some tea from the neighboring city and bring it to me, and then I'll give you this boat? You know, like,
I hadn't thought of that.
Come on, man. Have you never played a game like this before? It's never that easy. Like, deliver a package across the land to try to get something, and then another package, and then another package. Do you not remember Skyrim, the board game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. It's anything like that.
The other thing is my mission in the game is to see if we can complete this whole playthrough, the whole campaign or whatever it is, without a boat. Okay. We'll see if we can do it without a boat. Can we be the only playthrough that doesn't use a boat?
Yeah, Minion's right. I don't think it'd be easy to get. It won't be that easy. And then once we get the boat, yes, it's quicker to get back where we are, but that's like 3-4 sessions from now. And then we probably hit the entry where it says, hey, are you still on this mission? What the F have you been doing?
We've been trying to locate a boat. Someone told us it was here.
Hi, are you still working on this mission and it's been this many days? You suck at the game. Get better. Here's how you're going to get better.
No, we're going to do it without a boat.
Okay. So now lead ranger, draws a path card.
Yeah, I'm just going to put some rain on the...
Triptifolium. You can pluck the fragile leaves and chew them carefully, not to swallow. To add 1 harm to this feature, to soothe 1 fatigue and draw 1 ranger card. Ooh. I like drawing ranger cards.
That's interesting.
If there's active prey exhausted, add progress to it and harm to this feature equal to that prey's presence. Okay. It's a feature, flora, and a food. Your card is...
Oh, gosh.
Skittish Opilion. Being predator arachnid. It's got 1 presence, 2 harm threshold, 7 progress. If there's no web wall in play, exhaust this being. Search the path deck and discard for a web wall and put it into play.
Oh, that's going to be like one of those.
I'm sure that's an obstacle. If there's no hazard in play, shuffle this being into the path deck. Or if you have 3 or more fatigue, exhaust this being, suffer an injury. Oh, so if you're tired, it can catch you.
I feel like it's the, whatever this web wall is going to be like that one we had for the lures.
And you have all your stuff?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to draw, yeah, probably. Oh, my card is the web wall.
Wonderful.
Feature, hazard, obstacle. Called it. While your ranger token is on this feature, your ranger cannot be moved and progress cannot be added to this feature.
Oh, so it's gonna pull your token there. That's
So
stupid.
fit test, you can pull apart the cloying webs to add 1 harm to this feature for every 2 effort. So you need 4 effort at least. If you fail, you get stuck. And if the red shows up, you move your token to this feature to move this feature within reach.
Oh, it comes to you.
That could pull it out of the way of somebody who's working on the location or whatever.
Yeah, but that's not hard to get through normally.
Yeah,
Annoying.
that's cool.
Okay.
That goes here. And then your card is
Oh, a friend.
the Fundamentalist, Being Human Villager.
This is the one I don't think we've seen yet.
Yeah, I know. I've seen his card, but I'm like, I don't know what this guy's up to.
Yeah. I like this backpack
But
with plants.
yeah, okay. Let's go to 86 in the book and read about what he's up to. The Fundamentalist. Oops. Enters play. If you're at the bowl of the sun, that's where he wants to be. No, we're not there.
No, we're not, but I'm just curious.
Otherwise, go here. You see a man quietly picking plums from a small, fragrant-smelling tree. You've heard of the so-called fundamentalist, and you watch with interest as he carefully lifts and inspects each plum in turn. Occasionally, one comes off the tree, and he tucks it into a rucksack. When you see him notice you, you call out and ask what he's doing. He frowns at you. What does it look like? I'm taking plums. Only the ones that are just about ready to fall off the tree, obviously. What are you doing? Clear the fundamentalist with progress to ask him about his way of life.
Oh. Okay.
And it's 6. 6 to clear him the nice way. It's friendly. Reduce the presence of all other beings in the same area as the fundamentalist by 1.
Oh, this is helpful for me.
Yes.
Yes, this is helpful. So the
your
spider
spider's 0. Yeah.
Okay.
If this being has 1 or more harm, he chews on an herb harvested from his backpack to heal.
Oh, love that.
If there's an active predator, exhaust it. Add harm to this being equal to that predator's presence.
I do have a predator, but his presence would be 0.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, okay.
So he doesn't care about spiders.
I mean, okay, that makes sense.
All right, who's going first?
Oh yeah.
I have quiet to deal with spiders.
Can you put that up there? We'll look at what that one does.
Oh yeah. So 8 to leave.
Okay.
Or to clear it or whatever. Awareness plus compass. You can peer through the ancient guideposts to search the valley set for a feature and shuffle it into the path deck.
Feature.
What are we looking?
We don't need features right now, right?
Oh, I kind of want to look through the valley set. Like.
Oh, go ahead. You won't.
What
know.
is the feature from there?
I don't know.
I know of all the people in there. I know of the flying scary bird in there. Yeah, but then I might know what's not in here or what is in here.
Does it really
I don't know the
anything?
whole deck. Yeah, because the deduction, like you're not supposed to know what's hiding in there, what you could run into, right? I don't know. What the hell is a feature in here?
I can't remember any features from there.
Maybe a feature is the ranger cache. I know of that one. Where there's like hidden stuff in a ranger cache.
Okay.
You know? The Night's Watch at the wall, they leave those caches around for rangers to find in the future. After the White Walkers died. So that's what good rangers do.
And does that just let you search the collection for a card and
Yeah, I forget. We've probably seen the stuff. I just can't, off the top of my head, I can't think. But that's okay. But whatever it is, this lets you search for it. And that's something new.
Okay. Okay, well.
Shuffle it into the path. It's got to be good, right?
What am I doing?
It's like a 3 to pass that.
I mean, yes, I agree. If I knew what I was looking for.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe once we get lower in the deck, or we've seen all of our.
Apophenia does say there's a nice rune in the valley set.
Is it a feature? I assume so.
Oh, yes. These I do know. These I do know. I remember these things.
Oh, we have seen this. Yes, we have seen this one.
Yeah, I'm peeking. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't remember this.
I don't think we've seen this one.
Spoilers. Oh, yeah. There's the Ranger Cache as a feature. We've seen that before. Yeah. Those are the 3 that are there. Obviously, not one is in the path deck. Out of these, there could be one in there. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. So 2 of those we've seen before. One of them, I don't know what that is.
Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it.
So those are ruins that can be cleared, right?
Yes, I get it. Thank you. That's what you're saying.
But only, yeah, one of them is a ruin. That's it.
So if
that
we
could
grabbed
help
it,
us.
it could help us. 'Cause
Yeah.
we clear this and we clear that.
All right. See?
Look at.
I didn't plan on doing this today in this playthrough, and automatically this presented itself, and now we've totally changed what we're going to do and what our priorities are.
Arkham doesn't do that. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
No, it does
I'm
throw a
just
thing.
kidding.
You don't know your objective right away usually in Arkham,
true.
and it throws it at you to change your play. But
But you know, you have to collect clues and beat monsters.
yeah, true.
Which I guess here we have to play cards and do tests. So, I mean, what am I talking about?
Thank you, Brian. Brian says, happy to be able to join you, but I'll probably leave in a moment. Just want to say, I don't think archaeology works like you think it does. You don't clear locations. Okay,
but
Steve.
it did say that.
Why
yeah.
didn't you leave that on the comment in the last video? I didn't see that.
Brian,
I was asking
thank you.
somebody to correct us.
But hold on one second. Let me find what I was looking at last time.
Yeah.
Clearing, was that a thing? Yeah, 18.
So you're saying we have to find like feature cards that are ruins in the game?
There's a thing here that says most cards have thresholds matching. Yeah, matching one of these token types in the upper right. Okay. When a card has tokens on it equal to, and just kind of at the bottom part of it where it talks about
Clearing cards. You'll often be instructed to place two different kinds of tokens on cards, progress or harm. Both are abstractions, stand-ins for narrative outcomes on the tests you perform and the cards you play from your hand. Okay.
And then this part you don't need to read. This just talks about how to do it, what's the difference between progress and harm. But underneath harm, where it talks about the thresholds, and it talks about clearing specifically.
Most cards have thresholds matching one or both of these token types in the upper right of their text box. Just locations do, same thing. When a card has tokens on it equal to or exceeding the corresponding threshold, it clears. When you clear a card, you perform any instructions in its text labeled with clear. If there is a campaign guide entry noted to clear, turn to the matching entry in the campaign guide and read it out loud. After resolving the card effects, remove all tokens and place the card in its appropriate discard pile.
Oh, sorry, clear. Oh, yeah.
And then clearing and locations. Locations are an exception to the clearing rule.
There we go. Never mind.
Every location has a progress threshold that represents your group's progress towards traveling to the next location. If you reach this progress threshold, however, the location does not clear. Instead, when you reach the travel step of a round, the location has progress equal to or exceeding its threshold, the group can choose to travel. So there's our answer.
I think so. Brian was
Page
right.
18. Brian, thank you so much.
So I'm going to remove the check that I have on that.
Okay, we found it.
Thank you. I didn't even read that part until you put it up on the screen right there.
I knew there was something in there about how clearing locations was different, but I didn't know if it was considered not clearing. But there it says right there, does not clear. But does it clear eventually? Okay, hold on. Let's see travel on page 14. Okay, hold on. There's still hope. Travel. After all rangers have rested, you may decide as a group if you'd like to travel. Traveling is how you move around the valley, visit new locations, discover people and places unique to certain areas. Each location card has progress threshold on the right-hand side of the card. If the card has a number of progress tokens equal or greater to that threshold, you can choose to travel. Ready cards with the opposite keyword prevent you from traveling. You must either clear these cards, exhaust them, or deal with them in some other way before you can travel. If you decide to travel, perform the following steps. Yeah, nothing here I don't think is going to tell us the location is now cleared. Clear the area.
So then this one is harder than I thought.
Yeah, it's just a side mission. Like, so we might find as we go into the ruins that we're traveling to and we're in right now, there might be features in here that are also ruin traded, maybe.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe it's more common in the ruin locations. Because if we're literally hoping we see a random card from the valley set that is a ruin, that's kind of crappy. But it's only a side mission. If it happens, it happens. I'm okay if we're not working hard towards it. And it just kind of if it's available, it's available. So that's cool. Thank you for the clarification.
Thank you, Brian.
I knew somebody would know. I forgot all about to look that up, actually. I forgot that was a problem. There's a Valley Card Ruin and probably a bunch of other features in other path sets. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Brian's been holding off for spoilers, so Brian didn't even see that we had that question in the last one. But that's great.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But now you're in the same spot. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Oh, but you have the canoe. You're in here rubbing it in.
Yeah, whatever. We know where it is. We don't even want it.
We're playing without the canoe. We're playing on hard mode.
Yeah, we're not playing easy mode like you. You're basically saying you're not as good at the game as us. Basically, what you're saying. You need all the training wheels. Yeah. Okay, so.
Okay, that's so funny. So, okay, potentially we will get that ruin. But you're right, though. I never thought of that some of these obstacles and things might be ruined.
I've never really seen one, so I was thinking like all the locations we already know there's a ton of ruins.
Yeah.
So, and you put progress on them.
Yeah.
And eventually they're gone.
And you clear it away.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. All right, so anyways, let's continue. I don't know what we're doing. Deciding who goes first?
Yeah, I don't even know. So we're just trying to get out of here, but I guess, do we want to try to pull the ruin in, or do you think we don't even worry about it?
Yeah, let's do it. If we're here, we got a freebie, let's try.
Okay, so let me try to work through this then first.
Yeah.
I can do this one, I think. It's 4. All right, let me do a...
What's 4?
Oh, it's 2. It's 2.
Yeah, it's like easy peasy.
Yeah, I was looking at... Okay. I don't even think I need that. Maybe I'll just attempt...
Remember, there's this like fit test with this. You have to pass with 2, and as long as you have 4 effort towards it, you'll put enough on it to clear it with harm. But you could also just do the feature traversing stuff, which is fit, but it's compass. So whatever you like have available that you'd rather spend, there's options here.
I think I'll just...
Obviously, the traverse would probably clear it easier, and the fail won't cause you to get stuck to it, I think.
Yeah, I'll just attempt to traverse for 3. It's a 1. -1. So that's 2.
Yeah, so it's cleared.
And then mountain. If there's no hazard in play, shuffle this being into the path deck. There's no hazard.
You just got rid of the hazard.
Oh, that was a hazard.
Yeah, so you got rid of its web, so it's like...
If this being has no harm, okay. Look at that.
Just like that. You wrecked their web and they scattered away. Skittered away. So what's the deal with our downpour? What's happening here?
I think when it's done,
we got new weather today.
Right? Discard 1 rain from this card. Each ranger suffers 1 fatigue if there's no rainfall.
Oh, okay. So now our days are going to be shorter. Like we're not going to get as much done as we were before.
I do have Queasy's favorite snack for a little bit of
yum.
A little bit of soothing of fatigue, so we'll see.
Okay. So
I'm better with
this guy.
Oh, that's compass too. Okay. I think I can do that.
Well, let's just start by getting Pocono the Ferret in play, as usual.
Oh, you're going to connect with this one?
Eventually. I'm going to start building up because that's not the only thing we're going to run into. So Go ahead, your turn.
I will attempt this awareness test. So I will, it's a test of 3. That's 3. I don't necessarily want to put more than that in it. Nothing bad will happen if I fail. I just have to do it again next time. I like these cards. So yeah, we're gonna just attempt 3 versus 3. 0 success. Okay. So then this one, after you succeed in test which you committed this attribute, you may suffer fatigue to add it back to your hand. Because I have the snacks, I will do that. And then search the valley and search the valley set for a feature and shuffle it into the path deck.
So your options are this ruin.
Yeah, I think we just take the ruin, right? Because that will...
move your feature, delve deeper into the arcology. Sure. Yeah, okay.
And we can shuffle that in. Nice. And then mountains, this doesn't have any harm. Okay, that's a good start. Technically, we could clear it. Oh, then it goes in our discard, right? Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say then we pull
Yeah,
it
I'm not in a
again,
rush.
but
Yeah, we'll see what it even has on it because like it's got a whole little thing going on there too.
yeah.
All right, I'll just play it quiet for 2 fit. Go ahead.
I will attempt to connect with our friend. Oh, he's a 2.
This guy's only a 1.
Yeah, I'll connect with him instead for 2. +1, 3.
Beautiful.
And then red. If there's an active predator, there's not, and this gets shuffled.
Okay. I will let's do a connect test over there for 2.
2.
Nothing crazy.
-1.
1. Not enough. Oh, I have to succeed. No, I should not have done such things.
Oh, can you rewind
no.
that and put
No,
different
it's fine.
cards?
I screwed up. Yeah, I thought I would get lucky, but I know I don't get lucky ever. But I thought I might in this game. Okay. Go ahead. Oh yeah. Red, nothing, right? Yeah.
Yep. I'll just attempt.
Oh wait, what's this guy's deal?
If there's an active predator, but we're
Oh
good.
no, active predator. Okay.
I will attempt a remember test.
Yeah.
-1. So nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then mountains, nothing triggers.
I'll try the same.
For 2.
2.
+1.
3. 1, 2, 3. I'll put this one on the top. Should have did that first. And these 2 on the bottom. And then draw a card. Go ahead.
And red, nothing triggers. I have nothing left, so I will rest here.
There's no aid cards in play, unfortunately.
Hi, Dan.
Hello, Dan.
For me, it's this because I never played 7th Continent.
Which do you guys have more fun playing, this or 7th Continent?
I think it says
If you play.
yeah. I haven't played 7th Continent.
I played a bunch of 7th Continent, many hours of streamed 7th Continent on the channel. You can find all that there. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't compare both. I'm sorry. This one, I play cooperative with Mel, and it takes like 2 hours, and we can check out. And it's small little bite-sized chunks. 7th Continent, obviously I probably played it way longer than I needed to every session, but it was definitely fun streaming for 7 to 9 hours every time we played 7th Continent. But it was epic as hell playing with the chat and solving puzzles together and writing notes and remembering maps and thinking about it for many hours between streams, like trying to remember parts of the island and all that kind of stuff. But I'd rather play 7th Continent solo after we played 7th Continent a couple sessions together before ever streaming it, years before streaming it, I think. And I wasn't feeling it. I did not like playing the game at that time. And then I kind of played some other games, kind of went back at it, tried it again solo only, and I fell in love. It's like playing a video game kind of like this, open world kind of sandbox, except for that's not as open world. That one is kind of very structured, but I guess this can be too. I don't know. Both very different. And earlier today, Heather on the other stream was telling me to compare this with Lands of Galzir, which I would feel these two are more similar.
I could see that.
In their open world sandbox, kind of like more approachable, but this is a little more hardcore. The 7th Continent is like way on the more complex, difficult, challenging, serious, heavy, kind of more end of things, I think. This feels like, yes, it's a complex card game, but a little bit like lighter and less, like more forgiving and not about the challenge, kind of, if that makes sense. I don't know which one I'd like better. Those are both 2 different games to me. I would probably just own both and choose which one to play when I'm feeling like playing solo in kind of like that kind of game. But this one I like solo too. But this is like a 2-player, 2-hour session with Mel playing co-op. 7th Continent's like a, oh my god, I'm kind of scared to play that or 7th Citadel ever again, because looking back at how long those were, they were adventurous and fun, but they were also very difficult and stressful.
So it's like daunting, right? When you think about it.
Yeah. And a lot of people hate that game, Seventh Continent, I learned.
Oh.
Yeah, it rubs a lot of people the wrong way. It's like a very polarizing game. There's hardcore fans that love it, but then just as many, if not more, people that bought it, hated it, and then got rid of it. Like tons. I always read bad reviews about it online and people that weren't really into it. And just like Arkham Horror LCG, same thing. It's that whole, the first curse that you're supposed to play in Seventh Continent, like the original first curse in the first set, was so difficult, so ass backwards, so long, so epic, so like not straightforward. And that's your experience that the designer expected, was you're supposed to play Seventh Continent and get crushed after playing for hours and then start all over and do it all again and learn from your mistakes. Kind of like Dark Souls or like old 80s video games, that whole style of not hand holding and just beating the crap out of you. And the replayability is like the difficulty of failing. And if you enjoy doing the same thing over and over again and getting a bit further, that's Seventh Continent, and that is not some people's idea of fun, and I totally understand that. Just like Arkham Horror and the whole, oh, I pulled a token, everything fell apart, I auto-failed, even though everything was set up for success. One token says, sorry, you failed, and then things snowballed out of control and you died. That could happen. So, but they're okay with that, because the idea is this is the world and the theme. You're on Seventh Continent alone on an island. Things are going to bite you, you're going to get poisoned, and you're going to die. That's reality, right?
Yeah.
Arkham Horror, you're a human in a world of supernatural crazy things beyond your understanding. You should die a bunch and you should have trouble in that world, and all odds are against you. So failing and losing and replaying and trying to get better at both those games makes sense for the theme and the world they're in. But those are not always the best gaming experience for people, and I understand. But yeah, this game, on the other hand, has none of those things. It's like the opposite idea. Is like, just play it, do whatever you want, explore whatever you want. Failing is not really a big deal, is what we've been told. And yeah, do whatever you want, kind of go do whatever. But yeah, there you go. I don't know. Dan, I don't know if that helps you at all, but it's weird to compare those two though, but I can see why. Both kind of like nature, exploring an island you don't understand, or exploring a valley you kind of don't understand, and unveiling the story and the life and the mystery behind it. Yeah, I can see that. I can see the comparison. It's just strange. But they are both boxes full of cards that are probably priced very similarly, so I can see why you might also ask that too. All right.
I passed, so you can just keep going until you're done.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably good to pass, actually. I could try to pluck, but I don't need to draw ranger cards through the fatigue that bad.
Minion, have a good night. Thank you for
See you later. Okay, I'll rest.
Okay.
So ready everything up, draw a card, fill up our stuff.
Oh, a trail marker. That's helpful, because this is not a trail.
Okay.
If we want to...
After you succeeded a connect test, add presence to, or add a progress to a feature equal to your effort. This is in addition to the standard effects. Okay, cards.
Yep. Oh, Ben.
Ben Amon, Swift Pilot, being human ranger.
He can move us 2 spaces.
So he can get us where, so now we changed all what we want to do. Now we're like gung-ho for the into the nest.
Yes.
Because we can
we
get
found
there.
Ben.
I want to know what this guy does.
Yeah, but we could do that first.
I know we could see him later.
We have to still clear that before.
All right, Ben's here.
Because Ben can take us over the water.
Oh yeah, we know this. Yeah, yeah. So we can get right there, right?
Yeah.
So it can save us some time.
Yeah.
And then you found a Talus Cave feature layer. While your ranger tokens on this feature, you do not suffer fatigue from weather.
Oh. Oh, I'm hiding in a cave.
So it's shelter, and you can shelter for awareness plus compass in the darkness, in the dark recess, to exhaust this feature and move your token to it. I like that. That is a cool use of the ranger token.
That is.
If there are Nycta bats in play, fluttering shadows emerge to join the swarm. Add 1 bat to each Nycta bats.
Oh, so it'll be like the bees?
If there are no active beings, exhaust this feature. Search the path deck for the next being and put it into play. Oh, which could be a being. Like this guy's a being. Our friend here's a being. Interesting.
Okay.
So animals are going to come roaming out of there, I guess.
But it's not an obstacle. Okay, okay.
Nope. Now what? So what do we have to do with this guy? We just had to clear him with our ranger tokens, right? And then you reread something that lets us travel like we're good. So good thing you didn't waste stuff on here yet. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked, right?
Yeah, I feel like he just says
Or do
like
we
we can
have to-
travel now, right? If we want.
Or do we have to have progress? And it's like, if you have enough there, you can travel with him.
I
don't remember.
don't remember. We can peek because we already know, right?
Yeah, I just forget.
We just can't remember.
So convince him of the urgency of your mission to move to this being. So if we get both our ranger tokens on there, it's a clear. Actually, let's read 87. That's probably the proper thing to do.
Oh, yeah.
It will probably tell us more. Derp-a-derp. Enters play. A shadow skims over your head and you duck, thinking you're about to be attacked by a hungry Irex. You look up in relief to see the shape of Ben Amon's custom-made glider, the Swift, passing overhead. It lands gently into a clearing a short distance away. As you approach, you see Ben Amon emerge from the cockpit, stretch his legs, and check something on the underside of the vehicle. Hello there, he says, looking up from his work. I'm on an errand for Elder Thrush, but if you're in need of assistance, maybe I can give you a ride? Clear Ben with your ranger tokens to board the Swift.
Okay, so I think it's like right away.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so let's just do this.
Seems easy. But we need focus plus hearts and 3 to pass. So it's like not the easiest actually.
No, it's definitely not.
I only have 2 focus, but hearts are my thing.
And then
You only have 1 focus.
But I have 1 heart.
And if I get my token on here, you'll have a +1. So I should probably try that first, right?
Yeah. Unless you really want to see what he's got going on.
We can run into him later, but because what'll happen, we'll talk to him, and then we'll have some side quest, and then we attach a helping hand to him or something, and then we just leave and forget about him anyway. So like,
True.
No.
Okay.
It's a vicious cycle I'm in. Brian says, if you guys like Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley, check out Mythwind. No, don't give us other games that I lose years of game time in and get lost, okay? If you want to see me not stream for a while, don't show me another game that I'll get lost in, okay?
But wait, is it a board game? I think it's a board game.
It's a co-op city builder with no long-term objective and totally asymmetric characters. Amazing production quality, big box.
Yeah, I think it's a board game.
Oh, okay. You're talking about board games.
Order my copy. Yeah, I think it's a board game.
Okay, ordered my copy from Gamework Create LLC today. I appreciate the recommendation. I will look into it.
I did really enjoy Stardew Valley a lot.
Like the board game Stardew Valley.
Yeah, and I love Animal Crossing, the video game. So
yeah, and Stardew Valley is kind of like that same idea.
I just never played the video game of that one, just a board game, but.
Mythwind. Oh no, it was a Kickstarter. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't play Kickstarter games on the channel. Anything that comes from crowdfunding, I hate it. I don't want to play it. Just kidding. Obviously, I'm just.
Oh, it looks like it was in 2021.
Oh, it's so old then. Well, I don't want to play old games.
But maybe it's.
I don't play old busted garbage. Yeah, from so long ago. I only play things that are like came out yesterday or today, the new hotness. Okay, I'm cult of the new here.
Haven't you seen the channel?
Yeah. I don't play like Lord of the Rings deck building games from 10 years ago on the channel in 2024. I don't do stuff like that, right? So yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm sorry. I will forget if I don't do it right now. And the fact you mentioned those 2 games and said I might like this, I have to look. This is not sponsored. Oh, it's ranked 11,000. Oh, it must suck.
But it looks like it just came out based on whatever that you had. It said like November 2023.
If it's not in the top 100, it's obviously garbage, not worth my time.
So
no, I'm just joking.
It just came out.
I'm just
so
kidding.
let's look at it.
Solo and cooperative, cozy board game set in a whimsical valley with magical sprites. Are those like your Pokemons you catch?
Okay.
Images. Let's start with just. I walk up to it at a table at a convention. I have seen this actually.
Yeah.
I have seen this 100%. I looked at this.
Was it at Gen Con?
Maybe, or I maybe looked at it on a coffee chat, maybe not. Or I looked at it with Mel one time on crowdfunding. Yeah, this looks very familiar. But I obviously didn't back it and didn't go further than initial impressions. I don't know why.
If now it is being delivered and people are talking about it, we will definitely
good things come to those who wait. Like if it's that good, I should be able to find a copy. If it's not, then it's not meant to be, and that's totally fine.
This art is reminding me of something I painted, a game I painted. With the little like rock guy.
I know what it is. It's one of those playing out of the books, like
starts with an F.
Friends and Familiars, or Familiar Tales.
Familiar Tales. Yes, thank you.
That's
I'm
it.
like, that's what the art I'm getting.
Familiar Tales.
From the characters.
Which was definitely a cool game too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we can look into this. Oh, White Rabbit's also looking into it.
Listen, I shouldn't have brought this up on the stream. Now you guys are going to go buy copies of it just because we looked at it. But no, I appreciate the recommendation and the help for sure. Because I don't know of every game. I'm just a consumer like you guys. My job is playing games on a YouTube channel and showing you cool stuff, but like just having fun on the internet. But again, when I'm not learning games and playing games, I do have other hobbies, and it's not always just reading crowdfunding websites and scrolling for 20 minutes on every single page, learning everything in the hobby. That would drive me nuts. I would hate the hobby if that's all I did. So yeah, I'm now in the process of just enjoying more games that are different and fun, and opening my mind and trying different things that maybe I would have, shunned and ignored. And this is the kind of game I probably looked at 5 years ago and it's stupid, but I'm willing to try it for sure.
Yeah, Brian, go ahead. Brian says that he thinks they're doing another crowdfunding in the spring, which is, that's kind of what we've said. Like, they go through the first one, people get it, they start talking about it, then a second reprint comes, and we look into it again. So that's awesome.
Okay.
Brian, is it one-off, or is it like a little campaign of some kind? If you don't know, that's fine. I'm gonna look.
Yeah, we can look more into it. But now I know of it. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I'll read more. I read into it and I'm like, no, this is definitely not for us. But like, I like things that are a little different, and we'll see. But yeah, okay.
All right, our turn. Oh, we were talking about Ben.
Yeah,
so you were gonna go
Ben
first.
with his good look showed up in his hot plane, and we're just like, all, woo, hey Ben.
We need a ride.
Hey guys, want to ride in my plane?
It's kind of tiny for 3 of us.
In the background, it's huge.
Oh gosh. Okay.
My work is done.
Yeah.
Get out, Brian.
Yes.
Stop making me spend money on games too. All right. Okay.
So do you want to go first? And see if your token can get there?
Yeah, might as well. Yes.
Because then I can do a test for 2 plus your...
So here's how I'm going to trick it. I'm going to do 2 focus plus this card that's hearts equal to my spirit pool currently. So this is a 5 on 3. Or 5 on 1, but I need 3 to pass. But even with a -2, I should still be good.
0, you're good.
What is this? A focus? Blue?
Yep.
0. Okay. So this is gone. And then I move my token here, which will give you a +1 to the test if you want to do it.
And then red. If there's an active predator, I don't think we have any predators.
No.
Okay. Okay, well, I will attempt. But however, my test is only 3. But we'll see. -1. I don't have to.
You got this +1. 1, 2. Oh,
yeah,
no.
That's all I had. So I have to try.
No.
I'll have to try next time.
You failure.
I know. I only have 1.
Bad things.
Oh man, discard this. Each ranger suffers 1 fatigue. Fatigue.
If there's no rain remaining, flip discard. Okay.
And then no other. Oh, what's this? If there are bats in play. No, there's no bats in play. That sucks. That's the only heart I had. That's all I could have put into it. That was bad luck. I wish they were the other way around those cards.
Yeah, Brian, I know about Stars of Ikarios. I know Kanji was describing that game to me. A lot of people say it's like Gloomhaven in space, but with Mel's track record of sci-fi space theme games, I don't want to spend the money on a game she might not really be feeling the theme for when we still have probably hundreds of hours of Frosthaven left we could just play for that Haven game fix. So that's where I'm at with Stars of Ikarios. I just don't want to waste my money on a game that might not hit the table. Even how amazing it could be, and it is, it's like I just have to go with the information that I've learned in the past, and I don't want another ISS Vanguard situation, although that one was given to us free by Awaken Realms. Thank you, Awaken Realms, for that. So I didn't have to spend money to find out that we didn't like it, but our Mel didn't really feel it, and I thought it was pretty good, but just, yeah, didn't really, yeah, you know the deal. So yeah, that's the only reason Stars of Icarios has not been purchased.
I don't know why I feel so bad whenever we talk about that I didn't love it.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Now what?
That didn't work. It's your turn.
Okay.
I mean, I can try again next turn. Maybe I can get a card that has some hearts on it.
I'll just put this one into play. So I got my Energized Hiking Greaves with 3 tokens on them. So I can ignore threatening stuff.
All right, I'll just play Queasy Spirit Snacks for 1, putting 2 bites.
I'm going to try this pluck test for 1. If you can pull me a card.
+1.
Okay, so I pluck it. I put a harm on this to soothe 1 fatigue and draw a ranger card.
Oh, maybe I'll do that.
I don't know. Just thought to get something going.
Then if I draw, because I don't have any focus to draw, so that would help me draw. Okay, I'll attempt as well.
I don't know, like if you're just doing against. Oh no, it's always a 1. Yeah, it's always a 1.
+1. Success. So it soothes the fatigue.
And you draw a ranger card.
And I draw a ranger card. No hearts. Okay. Dang it. And then I did this one, which is red. If there's an active predator, no. And I was interacting with this. If there's an active, no. That. And then I got to shuffle. It's annoying. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to have to get real lucky, I think.
That's not good.
Unless on my next draw, I get something with hearts.
All right, I'll just spend an energy to add a token to here. And then I think I will yeah, maybe we'll just do a connect here for 1. See what happens.
+1.
All right, so 2 more.
Red does nothing.
Okay. And you?
Okay, I will attempt a traverse test here. I'll just try to clear it if I can.
We'll burn cards if we're going to go to a new location.
No. I get it back. For 4. 0. It's gone. And then I can spend Suffer Fatigue, which I'll soothe next round with the bites to get that back to my hand. Because maybe these cards have hearts on them.
I will rest.
And I'm digging. I will rest. Yeah, I'll rest.
Okay.
Ready everything? Nope.
Loose boulders feature hazard, ascent and obstacle. It's going right in front of me. Focus and compass to inch your way along the precariously balanced rocks to move your ranger token to this feature, then move this feature within reach of another ranger. If you clear it with harm, this feature is with the reach of a ranger. The ranger suffers 2 injuries. If the weather is inclement, the rocks begin to shift, add a harm to this feature. And also if you draw the red, add a harm to this feature. Oh man, let's get the heck out of here. And your card is, oh yeah, but there's an obstacle here. I can't interact with things outside of here, but you could still interact with him. Nick the bats, being, prey, mammal, and swarm, coming with 2 bat tokens. X is equal to number of bats. 5 to clear 2 presence. If there's an active web wall, the bats become entangled in it. Add a harm to this swarm. That's not a predator, though.
Okay.
It's not a predator, so don't worry about it biting our friends.
Okay, so...
Who goes first?
I can try
I don't know if there's anything I do to help you before.
Well, I'm gonna soothe these 2 fatigue, which could have
okay.
hearts on them.
Oh, okay.
So I'll spend a bite. I can suffer or soothe fatigue equal to my spirit, which is 2. Nope. So I literally have no hearts. I don't want to do the test for that's +2, or the test on 1. Oh, it's 2. Maybe I get a +1.
It's 3.
Oh, it's 3.
Convincing him is 3 to pass.
Yeah. So sorry. I'm saying I have 1 plus your 1, and if I get a +1, that's 3.
Possible.
Possible.
Possible. You might as well. I don't know what else to tell you.
So
I can't give you cards.
I'll dodge the bats,
even
though he decreases it only to 1. I don't want him to take another fatigue for no reason. Please give me a +1. No, 0. Dang it. Okay, so this makes this, and we have to suffer fatigue. Sorry. And then I have no yellow, but I'm interacting with yours. If there's if it's inclement, yes.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is inclement. Damn it.
Add a harm.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
It could injure you, right?
You clear it.
2 injuries.
If a feature within reach of a ranger, that ranger suffers 2 injuries. Yeah. This is very bad. I have a heal to clear 1 injury. But,
and you don't have the dog, right? That can move things around?
No.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
Yep. Done?
Yeah. Yep.
I
didn't realize there was 2 injuries.
Well, we can clear it.
If you have a card that you can just play, I can play this and then exhaust an obstacle, so it won't hurt you. Oh, yes, it still will.
Why?
Because it'll still trigger. Oh, it won't trigger when it's exhausted. Yeah,
you should have done that right from the beginning then. Oh, no. Oh, no.
White Rabbit says, can you take Ben Swift in bad weather?
I don't know.
I don't know. We don't remember.
Not sure. We'll find out, I guess, maybe.
We don't remember.
Yeah.
Gosh, I wish I had hearts.
All right.
We may not be able to use them if I can't. What constitutes bad weather? Just inclement weather? So we may be trying to do something we can't even do anyways.
Oh, was that a thing?
But hold on. Oh, if we flip this though, it's not bad weather on the other side.
Just weather.
Okay, yeah, rain counts as it. Okay, so I think we're good if we flip it first. Okay. Yeah, if the weather card says inclement. Okay.
Where does it say that?
I don't know. That's what they're saying.
So I just looked it up because we've done it before, right? If you clear him, you may immediately proceed the travel phase this round. If you do, you can travel to any location within 2 paths. Use the terrain type of the last path to crossover. If you choose to travel in this way, discard the current challenge card and do not resolve the remainder of this test. If you choose not to travel, discard Ben and resolve the remainder of the test normal. I don't see anything in here that's... Like, we've done this before. You just clear him and that's what it tells you.
Oh, so it doesn't matter. Maybe there's something else that matters?
Yeah, maybe you're thinking of something else. I remember there was that one piloting something, but like...
Oh yeah, Apophenia is thinking the same thing you are.
Oh, that was in the Lone Pine location?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's different when you run into them out in the field, I guess. There's 2 different behaviors.
And White Rabbit was asking you that as a question too.
Oh, yeah. I see. Okay.
So.
I see.
But it's good to know we can do it. Okay. If I can ever get my token on there.
Huh. Okay.
I'll keep trying. Well, we just try to do other things.
Yeah. All right.
But it sucks because if Rob does this, he moves his token and then he has to move it back.
Yeah, no, that is annoying.
But I can exhaust, as I said, I can exhaust that obstacle if you can just do something else while you wait. I didn't. Maybe I should have done that first. I didn't realize.
These are 2.
Yep.
Not a predator. Add 3 to a being. It's a being. And equal to this being's presence. Oh, but I don't have the protection, so we'd be 2 harm out of 3.
Oh no, that's not worth it.
Yeah, not worth it.
Because I'll do a connect test as well. And then maybe the ferret.
So I'd
can
have to like
finish.
play a card or do a test, but a test you're saying might trigger stuff, so I guess I'll just play this card and put 3 charges on it. It's my intention translator, which I could exhaust, use 1 charge when a ranger performs a connect test to commit 1 effort.
Okay, so then I will spend 1. I will play the vaulting rod, which gives me 2 vaults. I will spend a vault to exhaust an obstacle. Oh, I don't even have to. Oh yeah, exhaust, use 1. Okay, and now you should be good.
To do what? What am I doing?
I don't know, whatever you want, I guess.
Yeah.
If you want to connect with this one, I'll also connect with this one. Maybe we can just get rid of this bat. Or this one.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's just connect with this being for 3.
+1.
4. And then I'll exhaust to discard a token to add more to
One more.
it to clear it.
Oh,
And the sun happened, so some things happen.
Discard 1 of those, suffer fatigue.
Yeah.
And that's going to get shuffled.
And then what else in here?
Luckily, though, because that would have triggered that. Okay, so then my turn.
Damn.
Okay. I don't want to waste my trail because I feel like we're going to hopefully get out of here with Ben. So maybe I just, what am I got? 3, 4. Can't play those right now. Let's.
Oh, Brian says the latest rules glossary says you can't use Ben or Vera if there's an obstacle. And you can't use Ben on river paths unless you also have the canoe.
That makes 0 sense.
I know, it does.
Not anything against what you're saying.
No, Brian says I don't like either ruling, so I ignored both for thematic sense.
Yeah.
I agree there.
Like planes can fly over water.
Okay. Yeah, White Rabbit says, yeah, it's stupid not to be able to fly over water. I played that the second path can't be water. I would see why not it's water, because like thematically too, the set that you're mixing with your path is just like, you're just in the surrounding area. So I would say like you can use the water path if you flew there too, because you could just say you kind of landed just outside along the river bank, you know, and then you're like just outside of town or whatever. And that's where Ben dropped you. So that's what you're experiencing. So like, I think that's silly, but I know for gameplay, they're probably like, oh, it feels busted. Players get through it too fast. It makes the game too easy maybe or something. So it's like, it wasn't intended to be that easy. But I can't believe no one in playtesting thought like, oh, this flying thing, like if we don't want it to work that way, we probably should put some more text on it to kind of lock it down to say like, you can't use water. I know it does say in the game you can't use water paths or whatever, but
it says vehicle required. Isn't a plane a vehicle?
Well, the golden rule in games is like whatever it says on the card like overrules other rulings and things, right? Like so it's like you just kind of go with what makes sense. And also this game has that whatever rule where it's like just if it like seems right, just go with it, whatever. I forget what that's called. The like not the grim rule, but the opposite, whatever that one is. Anyways.
Okay, so then I will.
Okay. Oh, but it doesn't specifically say you can't do river paths. Also, the fishing rod is an aid card.
Yeah, and I just played it, so you can add tokens to this one now if you want, which will help us keep exhausting if needed. But okay, so then I'm going to use Queasy's favorite snacks again to soothe 2 fatigue. which is the last two. Again, looking for hearts, and we don't have them. I'm going to discard this because it's empty. And then I'm going to play for my turn this one for 2. This one gains
Oh, the delightful rule. Yeah, I just saw it.
strides. And I can no problem. I can exhaust, add progress to a trail. So I have things set up to make something a trail. I don't want to do this if we can hopefully get out of here with Ben.
The delightful rule. While playing Earthborne Rangers, always follow the delightful rule. If you're ever unable to find the answer to a rules or timing conflict in our rules reference or this FAQ, resolve the conflict in the manner that would be most beneficial to you and your fellow Rangers. If your group is unable to agree on a resolution, the decision falls on to the lead Ranger. And then ultimately, if you paid for this game, it is now your cardboard and paper, and you can do with it whatever the hell you want, because it's now your game and you paid for it. Mm-hmm. And you waited a long time for it to show up to your door.
So in our game, Ben can fly over water, even though he won't need to. But he can.
Yeah. Do what the hell we want.
Because he lets you move 2. So this location we're going to is 1 location away via water, 2 not. So
I'm looking in the FAQ. I'm assuming it's in the FAQ. Let's just search for Ben, maybe. Ben, where are you, Ben? No. Rules glossary, you said? Rules glossary. Do I search up B in the rules glossary? Is that how this works? Beings, backgrounds. No. Brian,
Valley?
how the hell
Valley?
did Valley?
Is the Valley set?
The Valley map? Brian, how the hell did you find that in the rules glossary? Did you just read this in your spare time and go browsing through here?
Maybe there's
like,
maybe a thread about it somewhere.
Oh, maybe on like Reddit or something, somebody brought it up. Travel?
Yep, I bet you White Rabbit's right here. That sounds good.
Terms, tests, timing, tokens, traits, travel. Travel is how you move around the valley. In your location, you may choose to travel if you've exceeded the problem. No.
Ben says, rules glossary, in the Living Valley, look at travel. It started on BGG. That's what I assumed.
Ah, okay. I was like, how will you know if some little thing changed in one of these categories? Oh, no, you cannot travel along river paths until a certain game component allows you to do so. That's normal. That's in the rulebook. That's nothing different. Where is the...
Apophenia says, I think I have a link. Campaign guide errata 87.2.
Oh, okay, hold on. So errata.
And then
campaign guide.
And 87.2.
Okay. But don't they, like, we're using the latest campaign guide. We're using the digital online version, which should get updated. So anytime I click that, it should be specific in there. When we fly with Ben, it should tell me right there, hey, FYI. If
note, like you cannot.
Yeah, like they have the ability to update that. That's what the living document's all about. Sorry,
87.2.
87.2. After some discussion, Ben gestures towards the swift climbing board. Okay. You may immediately proceed to the travel phase of the round. If you do, you can travel to any location within 2 paths.
Why is that highlighted? That's what's changed?
Yeah, I guess that wasn't in there before, but that's what we've read every time we played, right? I still call BS, Brian. I think you guys are making stuff up. No, click T and go to travel. Okay.
We did that. That's where we did.
Okay, tell me where.
Travel.
Exceed the progress threshold. Okay. Clear the area. Cards with a persistent keyword not discarded. Okay, travel new location. Choose nearby locations connected directly to your current location on the paths. Once the group has chosen a destination.
Oh, maybe he's talking about that note.
But this note is in the rule book. This is nothing new. And this is totally different than what we're doing. Like in every card game that I've played for the last 12 years, always has the golden rule. There is rules in the rule book that teach you how to play. Then there's advanced reference rules. There's like even tournament rules sometimes in card games. Then there's like what happens on a card in play. And like those cards are always meant to break the rules. So Ben tells you to choose something up to 2 paths away and go there. It's not the same kind of traveling. I wouldn't follow basic travel restrictions when you're finding a dude with a plane who literally can just let you jump somewhere on the map. So this, if this is it, this is not, I don't find that acceptable.
They changed, go to the travel phase, which I think maybe is lower.
Phase, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, that is not what that's always been in the, no, that's always in the rule book right from the beginning. It tells you that. It tells you on the map even. Travel phase.
Go up. Go up. See where it's underlined phase 3 travel. Can you click on that? Maybe that's what he means here. Is this what you mean?
But this is a normal rule note. Ready cards with the obstacle keyword prevent you from traveling. You must either clear these cards, exhaust them, or deal with some other way before you can travel.
Maybe that's not where it is. I don't know, but I'm just kind
of... But that's also like a default rule we know would be broken probably by his traveling, right?
Yeah, so apparently the errata, White Rabbit says, you used to say 3 path cards in the errata now, or 3 paths, now it says 2. And Apophenia says, the digital version is updated. I believe it used to let you travel over rivers. Now it does not. You could check the printed guide to see the difference. I have the printed guide right here.
Yeah, but in that case, I would assume, I would want them to update the guide to tell you that you can't travel by rivers. Like, if there is a...
What is that?
This is the campaign guide where I'm going to go to 87 point whatever.
Oh, I see. I thought it was...
Yeah, the thing that's full of errata, so when you get it, it's literally garbage that goes to the landfill.
I didn't even know we had that.
Or the compost heap, I should say. Yeah, yeah. All right. You may immediately end the round. See what the original... You may immediately end the round to travel to any location within 2 paths, including rivers.
Wow.
So, no. You can't just delete including rivers from the book. You have to put, like, excluding rivers.
Yeah, you can't just, like, eliminate the text.
That is bad errata. That is garbage errata.
I see the confusion here, though.
This is how you know, like, somebody lives their life only working on this game and doesn't get out very much. And doesn't play other games that often because they start thinking that everyone lives in this world and knows all the variations and the differences. And they forget, like, you might need to kind of like add a bit more text. And when they're using a digital book, and I know they're going to print it in the new version, so they obviously still have page restrictions, but like add a couple extra words to make things more clear. That's what errata should do, right? If like, but just like deleting lines, that's not the way you do it. It should say...
They should have changed excluding instead of including.
Okay, so if we were using this the first time, we wouldn't have had all those questions. We would have just
done it.
Traveled by river and went, awesome.
Yeah, because not everybody's using erratas and all of that.
Instead, we read the digital one, which is fully up to date based on everyone's issues, and we had issues when we read it. We were like, can we travel by river?
And we just assumed
Can we fly? What can we do? We were lost. So that's bad errata right there. Based on my experience, that's garbage errata.
The errata needs an errata.
Yes, it does need more errata, for sure.
I agree.
I shouldn't have more questions because of an errata. I should have less. Use the train time. Jeez Louise.
Which, okay, here's the thing. We technically...
So there's nothing in here about obstacles being a problem, though. Or not being a problem.
That's good. Yeah, because I guess that doesn't matter.
I would not care about the obstacle thing. But I know you can't travel because of obstacles, but like... I don't know. Is Ben really having us travel? Or is it like his own version? I don't know.
And I can't remember the situation that we used Ben in the previous episode, but in this one, we don't need to actually worry about it because it is 2 locations away. So we can just take the 2 location path. It's fine.
Yeah. So we've always been only doing 2.
Yeah.
So that we've been doing
right.
Including rivers. So they originally tested and designed the game that they're okay with you flying over rivers.
Yep.
And they took away fun. I'm gonna add it back to my game. And that's
We're gonna put the fun back?
No, it never left.
Never, because
we're traveling rivers If you don't like that, go away.
It's our game.
And my game, I bought it. I'm playing it how I want. That's silly. This
Because also, go ahead. No, go ahead. You're gonna lose your
Okay.
spot. So
this has been bubbling for roughly basically 12 years, or no, maybe like 11. When I first got into Lord of the Rings LCG, and I was like, cool, we have a co-op CCG that we're playing on the table, different from the tournament Game of Thrones, a card game, where I need to be super specific about rules. Everything needs to be balanced. I'm going to tournaments. I want a fair game. I don't want anyone cheating. Everyone needs to know the rules. I want to win fair and square and feel awesome. And you got to be very down with the rules and how all the card interactions work, or else you're not going to get very far in tournaments and stuff. Then I play Lord of the Rings LCG, and we're playing on a kitchen table. There's no judges, no tournament, no money on the line. I'm not competing with anybody but the game. And we're just having a good time. And I'd play that game with people who are less competitive, of course, because it's a co-op version. But I do want to play with decks of cards and feel the same kind of mechanics and stuff. But the fact, and it's happened in Arkham too, and I know this rant, people are going to be like, why is this guy doing this? But welcome to Rob's Gaming Table. I try not to rant as much anymore. But when people started complaining to Fantasy Flight Games that cards were broken, and there were hardcore nerds in the community that took the time to send in emails and messages and stuff saying, this card is broken, or this is too powerful, we need an update. And people were demanding it. People on podcasts were saying, this card sucks, it needs to be fixed, and this is broken. It's like, guys, you're at your own kitchen table with your own game. Modify it however you want, it's your game. You don't need, like, I didn't like the way these casual cooperative LCGs now had errata, new versions of errata. I now had to follow that errata and make sure I was playing by the correct rule. Look at Marvel Champions book. It went from like a 30-page rules reference to like 70 pages or something now, with tons of red text added all the time. It literally pissed me off. I was like, why is this happen with every one of these LCGs? Why are they updating everything and fixing everything and not sending out fixed cards? Like, why are we trying to balance these games? Just play it. Like, who cares? Like, it's not for tournament winnings. Like, it doesn't need to be taken so serious. It's weird. So the fact that this game is now doing it, where they put in, you can travel by rivers, and they tested it and thought it was good, someone complained. Somebody out there in the group is a rat and went and complained and is trying to ruin the fun for everyone else.
So
I look at these is I ignore that stuff. I hate the stupid erratas for these co-op LCGs that are meant to be more chill. There's no tournament setting. I'm not pissing off another player across the table. I'm not competing. It's like, let's just have fun with the cards as they were designed. Somebody thought they were fun the way they were and thought they worked. Let's just play it. Why are we trying to correct versions and have different erratas? And what's the stupid thing in Arkham Horror that people play? Not everyone plays with it. Very few people play with it.
The taboo list.
The taboo list. What is that crap? That's dumb. That stuff ruins games. And most people just ignore it. And I advise you ignore it. And if you're taking it that serious and you need all that corrections and need to be playing correctly with the updated cards and rules, it's like, why are we taking this type of game that serious? I feel that's dumb. But if it's your only lifestyle game, have fun. It's part of the hobby, is following updated rules and update errata and want to see your game evolve and be balanced and stuff. I don't know. But to me, that's lame to happen in a game like this.
So I think the chat is kind of correcting why that could have happened on this one. Is, remember the location we were talking about last time that you can only access through water? If you flew there with Ben, you have no way to get out. So somebody might have got stuck if they did that initially, and that could be why this is the case. And Apophenia White Rabbit is saying that, which does make sense, and we did discuss that in the last one.
So then the errata should be at that location, add something to the text to help you get out. So if someone does get stuck, they can look up that issue and there's a fix for it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or even Ben says,
but then not a lot of people will experience that issue because it's very rare.
Yes.
But now they're breaking something that a lot of people will run into and messing with other parts of the game. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, even that location specifically can say only can be traveled to via boat. Right?
But yeah, the taboo list, like, when they tell you, like, this card now sucks and costs more, or this one you can't play with, or restricted lists from card games and stuff like that. Like, in a co-op game, if you want to make the game harder for yourself and you're playing by yourself, like those people who complained and demanded taboo lists and updates, and I hear bitch on podcasts like, they need to fix that card. It's like, dude, you're playing this game alone in your living room or with your friends at the board game store. Just don't put the card in your deck or make it cost more. Just house rule it with your buddies if you need the game to be more challenging. Don't try to impose this like corrected thing and waste the developer's time working on stupid updates when they should be refining the next expansion to have less issues like that. That's, I don't know. It's just silly to me. That's, yeah, there you go. Rant done. But yeah, the drove me nuts. Drove me nuts. Like, why? Why is that being done here? I don't know. But anyways.
Yeah, like there could even be like a instead of removing the whole you cannot travel on water, just put a tiny text at the note when you're playing with Ben and you're traveling. You cannot travel to this location with Ben.
Yeah.
Instead of making it so he can't travel on water. But we don't need him to, so it's fine.
It's all good.
We can go the 2 location route. I don't know whose turn it is.
I don't care. I'm like totally bummed now. I'm just like, damn it. We're doing the same thing we did in Lord of the Rings and Arkham and all that stuff. It's just another LCG where like someone comes in and says, this rule is wrong, you're playing that wrong. And it's only going to get worse as time goes on. So every time we play Arkham, we had to look up stupid rules and corrections and errata and taboos and all this. It's like, man, why am I even playing this game? Like, why? It's like sucking the fun out of it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, let's just play.
We do appreciate when you tell us we're doing something wrong.
And what I hate is that those people who are coming in telling us how it's fixed and you're playing it wrong is like, you a-holes got to play it when it first released, the way it was intended. Let me play it that way. You didn't have someone breathing down your neck telling you you were doing everything wrong because there's new versions of all the rules and interactions and all that. And that card should cost more and that one should have corrected text. Like, just play it as it was printed. Like, let's just, who cares?
But Brian is saying that he played it, he ignored it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I don't want to go down that rabbit hole with this game, or I will just it'll start to bother me. And it just highlights like lack of play testing, amateur design, like when it shouldn't be. This is not the first LCG made by these guys. And it's like, yeah, just play test it more, proofread it, put it in front of some fresh eyes. People will proofread your stuff for free. It's crazy. People will do that. Like, look at all the early access video games that exist where people literally pay to be beta testers and play testers and find all your errors for no cost whatsoever, pretty much. So just let a few people in to your Discord privately, show them all the game early, let them play it, and let them find all the things that are wrong with your rule book and your game. They will do it. It's crazy. I know it can't be caught everything, but that's kind of, it's unacceptable now to have issues like this pop up when like they've been working on this for years and it's only the core set and they kind of reduced the scope and still haven't delivered the expansion that they were working on the first crowdfunding and supposedly won't be out till like a year from now or more probably. So it's kind of weird to me. I don't know. Anyways, but they're probably also working on other games on the side. So what do I know? But anyways, Greg, thank you for the super chat. Says love a good rant. But yeah, bothers me. I don't like those tournament CCG rules, like restricted lists, making its way into my casual tabletop co-op card game. Like get out. No place for that. But I know there's the crossover. Some people love that in their games and need structure, need it to be perfect and want everything to work as intended and like be balanced and the difficulties there. But like everyone plays different, right? So your difficulty may be different because if you're so experienced at these kind of games, and this might be someone else's first card game. Let's not beat them over the head with version 7.7 of the rules, you know what I mean? With restricted cards and stuff.
Well, some people are not even using the digital stuff at all and are just fully reading from the book and playing it how they want.
Yeah, like we could have just put a couple stickers in and said, like, go read the correction when we get to that. But I didn't want to waste that time when I'm okay with digital versions. So.
Exactly. Life is challenging enough. I play to win. Yeah, or play for fun, play to win. Play for fun says White Route. Yes, I agree. I agree.
Okay. I don't know what we're doing.
Brian, no problem. Brian says sorry. No
Brian,
problem.
it's all good.
It's all good. He got off his chest. Maybe
I need to get that out. Yeah, I've been holding that one since I first got into Lord of the Rings LCG.
It was like 12 years.
Yeah. I remember when I went online, I'm like, wait, what? The cards I bought, literally just that were printed yesterday, already have like new text online, and I need to follow this? Like, what? And then I find out people who run podcasts are like talking directly with the designer and telling them to fix these cards. Why do they need to be fixed? Like, who cares? Just don't play with them. Fix them yourself. Write on your cards. Print new cards. Like, make your own game. Like, do whatever you want. But stop messing with the game that was intended. Just because you find it too hard, easy because you play it too much. Get out of here. Leave my game alone. Anyways.
Exactly. Rob feels better now. Whose turn is it? We have no idea. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. What did I do last? I think I played this. I think I went last, and I think I played this. And put this. I think I went last. I think it's your turn.
Sure.
I still don't have hearts. We're going to try to get out next turn. Hope. I have compasses for days, everyone.
I'll just try to look at my deck
Okay,
for one.
+1. Oh, I need that +1.
Predators not being able to harm me might be good if I'm about to take a bunch of injuries. Or dear friend to find a human. I don't think so. I'll put this one on the bottom, this one on the top, draw this one. Okay.
And then red. I don't think anything triggers for red.
Active predator. No, go ahead.
I guess I'll just do a connect. Oh, it's 2. That's fine. I don't think I'm actually doing anything. I'm gonna pass. I don't think I'm doing anything.
Yeah, Brian, this is what happens. You derailed us. Now our playthrough's going to take way longer. So now you have to stay up with us. You can't go to bed either. But we do have something around 9 o'clock. So we have roughly 45 minutes to kind of like finish this off. And I don't want to pause in the middle of it. So we'll just probably just end our day, which sucks. So we're not going to get as much done. But I'm having fun though. I am having fun.
We can get a lot done in 45 minutes.
Yeah, so let's push it.
It's your turn.
We're going to play a little quick and loose, get a little sloppy with it. So we apologize. So yeah, leave your angry comments below as I mess up a bunch of timing triggers and rules and stuff. Here we go.
Okay, your turn. I'm just passing. I don't need to do anything with these tokens.
Yeah, I can't play this. I'll just do this exhaust thing, spend a token to add a token somewhere.
Yep, aid.
Yeah.
Here, perfect.
Okay.
Passing?
Yeah, I don't need to put progress, or should I try to put progress on this?
I thought about it, but I'm like, does it matter?
I mean, I could take an injury, so I probably should never ever try to do that.
Yeah.
Just willy-nilly. Yeah, let's not. Okay. Reset, refresh, whatever.
Oh yeah, I almost drew a card there. My card. No hearts. Come on.
Yeah,
Give me
this is bad that we're doing this. You need to like really. The problem is the dig in your deck is this test, which is also this.
Yeah, I just have to get lucky, but then you get the the pluses.
Well, how many are there? Is that even like a likely thing? I'll just shuffle this, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 23-ish cards, unless I've misplaced any. That seems like a weird number, but sure. I probably just miscounted. Probably like 24, but yeah, it's weird. It's 23 if that's right. But yeah.
I mean, I'll try one more time and then I'll just work on putting progress there. I feel like I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, White Rabbit, because usually when we play this, I looked at the playlist and like our longest sessions, like, you know, when we know what we're doing, the streams are usually 2 to 2.5 hours. So I actually thought 2.5 hours, we could make plans and we'd be okay. Well, it's not a hard 9.
No.
Like, you know, we could be like 15 minutes after, probably still be okay. No one will be mad at us, but yeah. I don't usually bet on streams being a certain length, as you guys know, because I like kind of like our Earthborne Rangers, like treating it like a sandbox. Who knows what's going to happen, and just see where it goes, you know. But all right, but yeah, trying to keep it good.
All right, well.
And then I thought with this too, this is definitely going to speed us up the weather, and we'll be fatiguing faster, which it kind of is. So it shouldn't be as long. We'll see.
Oh, sorry. So this is. Ready, do you draw?
Oh yeah, ready and draw. I need to draw.
Yeah, I need to ready this. Okay, so I will first. Oh, this is the 8 card. Sorry. This is the 8 card. So, oh yeah, we need path cards. Let's.
Oh, here's our ruin. Something for you to do.
Okay, perfect.
78. Let's read about this. I'm excited. I want to know what this thing's got going on. Maybe we just work on this instead of trying to get out of here. I don't know.
Maybe.
How to get back to this living. There we go. What is it again? 80, 78? So we have the arcology sinkhole enters play. Go to 78.1. The land suddenly drops away in front of you. Luckily, you are paying attention and you catch yourself before you go tumbling down a steep slope. You stand on the edge of a large pit where it looks like an entire grave of trees has collapsed into the ground not long ago. Between the tangled mass of splintered trunks, you can see what looks like a broken steel archway and cracked pipes leading into the darkness. The sinkhole may have exposed a new route into the old arcology beneath the valley. Clear the sinkhole with progress to explore its depths.
Okay. That's give me something to do if we can't get out of here.
So if we clear it, we know we'll check off the side mission thing, at least one check or whatever. And then...
Oh, we have to have a token on there. Dang it.
Clear. If your token's on this feature, delve deeper. Yeah, it's because like we're going to continue on into something. I don't know if we do that right now. But you could just clear it normally with 6... Oh, wait, what?
No, because the only way we read it is if we have our token on there.
Oh, I see.
So, but wait, I can put my token on there with...
One person can put their token on here, and if we clear this with 6, it says when you clear it with progress, if a ranger token's on this feature, then you delve deeper. Otherwise, we would just clear it normally, and we get to check on the side mission. So we don't have to delve deeper right now.
You're right. You're right.
And if we don't have progress on it and the mountain happens, we fatigue if we can't discard progress on it. All right, and then that was only the first card?
Yeah, that was yours. Oh.
And we get a web wall obstacle.
Okay. Alrighty, I'll use the vaulting rod to exhaust here. And then I will attempt, let's see if we can get it this time. We're going to attempt to try to get the token on Ben. Please, please, please. -1. Discard this, suffer, fatigue, and then if there's no rain remaining, flip this card.
Gathering Storm. You can shelter. Discard 1 rain from this card for every 2 effort. Refresh. Add 2 rain to this card. If there are 4 more rain tokens, move all prey along the way. And each ranger exhausts their roll. Flip this card. And then we start over again. Okay. Cool.
So that failed. Sorry. I
Hmm.
don't know what to do. Maybe we just go out normal. Or as you said, we trigger this and see what happens.
Yeah, if you want.
But I can put my token on there. Try to.
Yep. With awareness plus compass and a 2.
Yeah. Well, my whole hand is compasses.
And then if you add a +1 to that, if I do tests on it to try to progress it, that'll be easier for me.
Mm-hmm.
So whose turn? What's happening?
That was me. It's your turn.
Okay. Play this. So I now have 5 equipment. This is my whistle that I can use when a ranger would suffer an injury from a predator or harm would be added to a being by a predator. Cancel that effect. Okay.
Okay, I think I have to get rid of this first because this will pull our tokens here.
Yep.
Which is a problem.
Okay.
So let's do... Take that back. 1, 2, 3, 0. Gone. Okay, and then sun. There's no sun. Okay.
Why is this guy exhausted?
Oh, he shouldn't be.
Yeah. Why I did that? I was probably going to add progress to somebody. I mean, let's sure. I'll get rid of 1 and we'll put 2 on this guy. And then I will test my doing. You need to kill a turn so you can go.
Yeah, I'll put my token on it next turn, and then I'll hopefully put some progress on it.
Okay. I'll just try to remember test then for 1.
+1. Oh, you keep getting the +1s. Oh, this one's getting shuffled though. This is gonna shuffle them all back in, so that's good.
I'll take this, put this one on the bottom. Okay.
Hokuto adds 1 something, 1 aid.
No, isn't that the dog? Oh yeah, he does. This guy does. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, do it there.
Okay.
Or not there, the like the rod.
The rod, yeah.
Sorry, this is not an aid.
That's
right?
not an aid.
Yeah,
this one is.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's fine. Okay.
Sorry, yeah, I forgot. I thought the dog does a move and then add progress.
You're done your turn, right?
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. 2 to explore. Awareness plus compass.
2. -4. -1. So that puts
Move
my
your
token
token.
here. Okay.
Anything else?
This also for fatigue for it to go back to
Red.
minions.
Active predator. Oh no, yours
If
is
there's an active predator, no.
okay. And I will try traverse test for 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Yep.
-1.
So 3.
Oh, that's good. Okay. And then mountains.
And I gain awareness for succeeding.
Discard 1 progress from this, from a feature. There's this one. That's fine. You can. Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay, and then I can try. Needs 4 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 0. We're good. So that's all of it. Plus my token is there.
All right. So if your token's on this feature and you're clear with progress, we're going to delve deeper into the arcology. And we're going to read 78. I don't know what is happening.
At least I feel like I did something.
Yeah, but is this where we want to go and what we want to be doing?
I
This
don't
could
know.
take us like a whole other place on the map or something crazy.
I'm having trouble with Ben, so.
Clear. If you're on arcology, archaeology.
We are.
Oh, we are.
Oh, maybe this is good.
Oh, that's our side mission that we're trying to clear ruins from.
Maybe this is good.
Okay. Once you climb down the sinkhole and into the arcology, you pull out Solaro's translation plate. You hold a clear pane of glass in front of your eyes, and the words on the walls appear to morph into something legible. 20 minutes later, you find a workshop. The machinery has been carefully powered down, and you are able to activate a small auto lathe. After using it to sculpt several useful items out of the nearby bricks of Omni resin, you turn it off again. The only other items of interest are a set of small glass bricks tucked into a corner. Each seems to have motes of golden light trapped in the glass. You tuck them into your rucksack. Solaro may know what they are. Each ranger shuffles up to 2 cards from their discard into their deck.
Yes, I will shuffle anything with hearts. Which is only 1.
That's it.
Oh, but now we cleared a ruin, but I'll just put the...
Yeah, one sec.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah, anything with hearts on it, Mel, shuffle those back
I did.
in your deck.
I only had the one that I used
my deck's
before,
running out here.
which was this one. Yeah, mine as well.
Okay.
So now we would technically have cleared a ruin, but we already read and did whatever it was in the last one. So I think I just put the check and we ignore it.
After
right?
ruin is cleared 1.49. Yeah, you already have the check then because we'll just undo what happened. But Check off bubble, archaeology. On the campaign tracker, read the entry corresponding to your progress.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it was just text.
Yeah, just text. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and that was my turn. This didn't have to trigger because I was already gone. If this being has one or more harm, it doesn't. Okay, your turn.
I will try this test to peer for 3. Go.
0.
All right. So I'm going to. Some crazy stuff. Like, I know we probably won't see this in time, but I'll reduce your effort. Never mind. Okay. I'm just going to shuffle the Ranger cache in.
Oh, when you clear it, you shuffle cards. Okay.
Yeah, like this could be helpful. I don't know. I'm just shuffling in because it's like, I'd rather have this come out of the deck than another annoying thing. That's my theory. But yeah. There, you shuffle. All right. Then red does nothing. Nope, no activator. All right.
Okay.
And I gain awareness.
Okay, and then the last thing, sorry, that's for that. The last thing that I'll do is I will connect here to.
Oh yeah, I can get that guy done too.
0. Perfect. So that's 2.
The sun.
Oops, and the sun I don't think does anything.
Okay.
Actually, let's just make this a 4 this way. Oh.
I'll just connect for just these 2 more. Yeah, 3.
+1.
Okay, got him.
So
And
86.
then sun won't do anything. All right, let's see. Clear 86. Clear. If you're on invasion, either stage.
We are.
We're on stage 1.
Oh, is he going to help us?
Please help us. You tell Tykor about the Reclaimers and how they are surging into the valley. Tykor listens intently. Then you ask the question on your mind. Are the Reclaimers a natural part of the environment that should be left alone, or a human creation that should be removed? Tykor strokes his grizzled chin and stares into space for a while. That's a good question, he says finally. On the one hand, these Reclaimers of yours are clearly biomelds created by our ancestors for God knows what reason. You could argue that removing them is no different than disassembling one of your villages so that everyone can live a hunter-gatherer lifestyle. In fact, you could even argue that removing them is just cleaning up our ancestors' mess. But, he continues, raising a finger, humans have been part of the ecosystem for hundreds of thousands of years. This whole ecosystem, he gestures to the valley and the world beyond with wild sweeps of his hands, is created by humans. First, we changed it with our actions thousands of years ago. Then we changed it again with the generational projects trying to change the first change. He laughs for a moment, then grows serious. Perhaps the only thing we can do is to resolve to step back from this point forward and stop meddling. That's what I'd suggest. At any rate, stop meddling, because it always leads to more meddling. But then you hear his voice quiver just a tiny bit. But I suppose that's a cold comfort to all the people those Reclaimers might hurt. That is natural. Tykor suddenly stands and begins to pack his bags without another word. In a minute, he is ready to leave with his rucksack. Unless you ask him to stay, he is clearly going to head out. Rangers choose. Have him stay and continue helping you, or say goodbye.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Do you have fatigue to soothe?
Yeah.
Because technically what he's doing is he's lowering the presence in your threat area. So technically we could clear him and move him to the next person.
Oh!
Or we clear fatigue. But if we don't need him...
Probably fatigue, right?
I would probably clear the fatigue because maybe we can get some hearts.
Yeah.
I don't think we need him. That's so funny.
Make sure you read the mission cards entry to... Oh, we did. Yeah. Okay.
So we just soothe to fatigue, right?
Yeah. So he's cleared and he's soothed to fatigue.
No hearts. Come on. Alrighty, that was your turn, right? 'Cause
Yes.
You cleared him? Okay, and
Yeah,
I'm going to
sure.
rest. And more tokens.
And then I'll put a token on your thingy. That's your
I just want to peek. I don't think any of the pluses have come out.
Your
So
rod.
it's good odds if I do that first. We have
Okay, refresh. Something happens with the weather.
add to rain.
Draw.
If there's 4 or more rain tokens, no, there's not. Ready that. No. Come on now. Why? Why can't I get 1 heart? We just want to get out of here. And if we travel with Ben, that
We're camping for sure.
right? Okay, so we just,
Yeah, because
yeah.
I like have a bunch of cards, but like I don't know how much we're gonna get done in the next
I know,
place.
I agree. It's taking way too long here.
I was hoping we'd see him and we'd jump right there with like our full decks ready,
Yeah.
and then we'd like really get stuff going in the new location.
Yeah, if we were lucky when he first came out, we would have had a ton of time there.
Yeah.
But like I have lots of cards, but it's not working out.
Okay.
Okay, so I will go first because we have good odds here, I think. 1, 2. Oh yeah, I got to exhaust first.
Yeah, you don't want to have to deal with that.
And then 1, 2. Please, please, please. This is the turn. Nope, it's not.
Why?
Mountains, nothing. I thought like none of these are the pluses. So
yeah.
The next one's going to be a plus when you test. I mean, heart. I do have hearts in there. I know I saw them. 1 card has 2 hearts on it. Might just have to stay here till we find it. Oh, we didn't draw path cards.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. I may have to rewind what I just did.
Uh-oh. Ambush time. Ambush time. Oh no.
Oh, Serenity.
Ambush time.
And
2.
2. Okay. So I would have then done the same thing I did. And
but
I would have
add 1 mucus token to this.
Oh no, it would have been mountain. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so whatever yours says.
Add 1 mucus token to the location. If there are 3 or more. And then I think I have to trigger yours because I was in your area.
Yep, that would make sense.
If there are 3 or more, there's not. Okay.
If there's 3 or more, discard them. Search the general set for Reclaimer Polyp.
Okay. Okay. Your turn.
What am I doing?
I don't know.
These are predators. Okay. Let's get rid of some predators maybe, or try. So exhaust. 3 harm. 3 harm. And then when he goes to get hit back, I do this to prevent such things from a predator. And then I don't know. Oh, yeah, I gotta do something. Play a card or something. I don't know.
You can do whatever because I can't test again the focus test until next round.
Yeah, but I could just rest then. Like, what am I doing?
You're right.
I don't know.
We could.
Or I could try to connect, try to get 9 on one of these things. Yeah. Maybe though. Like, what else am I doing? Or we could just travel the classic way.
We could.
And try to just get to the next location and start. If you don't think this is going to happen, like we're just going to be stuck in the same location next time. And we probably won't have him, and then we'll just need to leave. So it's like really got...
I have 5 cards with hearts on them in my deck. I counted before when we shuffled them back.
And have we seen all the Valley set stuff that we're going to see? This we added in. This guy was in here. No, we're still 1 card, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'm going to have some fun then. I'm going to play this for 1. Dear friend, search the path deck and discard for a human. Put them into play with this card attached. Might not. Oh, no.
Are they humans?
No.
Oh my God.
This guy's in there. The old bloody clicker. No, this is garbage. Well,
how many?
Just 1. That's the Valley card that was shuffled in the... There's no
I didn't
human.
even know that was a thing.
There's no human. Now we know. Uh-oh. I'm going to shuffle. I could look in the discard pile and just grab a human from there too, but...
You could get the Fundamentalist. They'll help you with your presence.
Yep. Search the attack with this card attached. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right.
But you are right, though, that I feel like I
Go
just
ahead.
rest.
Yeah. Unless you want to start connecting with this guy.
Well, I got this guy.
You got that guy. You can start connecting with that guy, but I don't know how far you're going to get with and popping tests off and stuff.
Yeah.
What does he do? Adds mucus, 2 more fatigue. Will start injuring us. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I could exhaust him.
Oh yeah, true. You could do one of these
yeah, this is where
the avoid.
Yeah, so let's do an avoid of 4 to make sure it's a success. Oh my god, there it is. -2, but it is still a success, so he is... Okay, those are discarded. That was a +1 that I needed. Sun, I don't think triggers because I'm just in my own area. Oh my god. Why? Why?
All right, I'll just try to avoid this guy for, he's only a 1, right? Because this guy's making him 1, so I'll try a 1. Draw me a card.
0.
Got him.
And then red will trigger.
Active Predator? Nope. Active Predator? Nope.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I haven't ever done it, but I think it's cool. I'm gonna use my weapon for the first time that we streamed. So I'm gonna do a fit test plus strike. Which do I have, or did I use them all? Oh, that's 1. So let's do 1 to 2. Let's do 3. We only need 1 on there. So this is excuse me. To add harm to a being for every 2 effort. If you fail, suffer an injury. Well, maybe I'll do 1 more then. So 4, 5.
So 2 harm.
So I can do 2 harm. I think we just get rid of the one that's...
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Got him.
Okay. And this doesn't need to be exhausted, so technically I could do it again, but I don't have more fitness. Okay. And then red, nothing, but this gets shuffled, which I guess is good because the plus is out. Go ahead. Oops.
Thank you. Try connect for 3. Four. Five.
6.
6. And I'm testing against this 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh yeah, I passed.
Yeah.
And I put all 6 on and he's cleared.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. And then when he's cleared, I get to move that 6 progress from him to other things. 1 sec. These will clean up. Okay, so he's cleared. So, oh, it just goes back to the same thing, right?
Oh, which I think we can just do fatigue again?
Yeah,
I have 2.
Yep, let's do it.
No hearts. Come on.
Double heart. Oh, the sketchbook, 2 hearts.
I know, I have that in here. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then when attached human is cleared, move all progress from it to any number of other beings, divided as you choose.
Oh, that's good because I can still do a connect test and then with your ferret as well.
Yeah, and then I'll discard to add 2 more. So he's 1 away.
An aid, right?
Yeah, add to the aid. Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Oh, do you have an aid that you'd rather?
No.
Okay. And then he's 1 away. So then, and then red triggers, but I don't think there's anything.
No active predator.
Okay, so I'll attempt to connect for 2 and 2. It's fine. He's exhausted. -1. Unsuccessful. Red, nothing happens.
I'll just dig in my deck for 2.
-1.
Where's my dog? No, that's okay.
And then sun, I don't think anything happens.
No. All
I'll
right.
pass.
Traverse the 2.
I have cards that can help if we wanted to trigger that, but
Yeah, just to be at a different location next time.
yeah,
Yeah,
like if it's
maybe.
getting close, like I think
I
I'll
might
try.
start working on that actually.
Okay.
So let's do 1, 2, 3 against 1.
0.
So 3 progress. Pass.
Yep.
Rest. Something happens there.
Yep, I gotta put
2 and then it
4,
flips.
so let's actually just do that. And then move all prey to along the way. It's a predator. Then each ranger exhausts their roll and flip this card. Oh, I'll just keep it exhausted.
Okay.
Okay, draw a card, please. Oh, I got 1 heart. I got 1 heart,
Yes,
everyone. Okay, this
is
might be the turn. This might be it.
We can
Okay.
leave. Why?
This might be it.
Please.
This might be it. Oh my god. Right now, I'm definitely the weakest link of this scenario, so... Okay. I am. I feel it. Can you use Pokedo to get rid of this, and then I'll...
Yeah, the start of your turn or whatever, I'll exhaust.
Yeah. 'Cause I can't.
Get rid of a token, put 2 there, add an aid to your little card there, whatever.
Okay.
This guy's clear. Oh yeah, did we draw path cards? No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. Sorry, I just got excited.
Yeah. Path cards. Okay, so we got that plucking food thingy. And then yours is...
Okay.
Okay, I was just hoping it wasn't that big clicker thing.
Oh, I guess I can take...
So they get 2 bat tokens on them.
Let me
So,
just turn that
yeah, you can't dodge it, right?
No, but I'll just take 2 fatigue, is fine.
Can we not avoid it first or something?
I can, but, I can, yeah.
It's okay. Just
I can take 2 fatigue, because
Yeah,
if we're
just do
gonna,
it.
if this is the turn...
Just do it. It might not be if you pull a -1.
I mean, then it
Okay,
is what it
just
is.
do what you gotta do.
Okay. We're going with it.
So take 2 fatigue, did you?
No, I
That's first.
yeah. Okay. Take 2 fatigue.
Oh, did you exhaust
Oh, yeah,
that? Start your turn
exhausting
to get
that.
rid of that? Okay. So it's 2, 3,
3, and that's all I have.
and you need 3 to pass, so that better be a 0 or a +1.
0! Oh my gosh, finally.
Okay. So you put your token on him, and he's now cleared. So we go to 87. Cleared with ranger tokens. After some discussion, Ben gestures towards the Swift. Climb aboard, he says. The Elder asked me to run these supplies across the valley as quickly as possible, but the winds are favorable today. I should be able to make your journey a bit easier and be back to Lone Tree by sundown. Now, where to? You may immediately proceed to the travel phase of the round. If you do, you can travel to any location within 2 paths. And our obstacle is exhausted, so we don't need to worry about that, but okay. So we're just gonna go to, let's just double check that we're not crazy.
Where are we right now? We are the
Rings of the thing. Alluvial ruins is technically only 1 away, but we can even not go on river and still get there and just have mountain is the thing.
Yeah, which I think is fair. That's fine.
So whatever. In this case, it doesn't matter, but I still do what I want. Okay, just to be clear. All right.
Okay.
So if you can write all that in, and we're gonna choose to camp. I was really hoping we'd find a reward card there by clearing our buddy, but he didn't work. And there was no other human in the deck. It was that evil clicker monster thing.
Well, luckily we didn't see that, I guess.
And we got a little progress. We actually, the same progress because we had the rune thing wrong. But thank you, Brian, again for helping us with that. So we did get kind of 1 of the runes cleared. We did learn a little bit by clearing that guy about the invasion stage 1 and the reclaimers, which is cool. But now at least we'll start the next session in the alluvial ruins, aka into the nest. So we're gonna go Sigourney Weaver in that nest. I'm gonna get a flamethrower in there, and we're just gonna clear it all out, right? That's the plan. Find the mother of all the eggs, and we'll just burn it all up, right? That's the idea.
Yep.
Yep.
I do wish we got more done. Like, I feel like we probably could have gone through that location, like traveled out of this location, through the other location to the ruins.
I still have cards. Like there's still things to happen.
I feel like not. Like this
I
seems
know.
like a lot when you're holding it, but
this literally like every round a couple tests just keep fatiguing because of this, right? So it's like, and then I keep drawing. So yeah, we don't really have many left.
Went into my thing.
But yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I was hoping the delving deep would have led to some kind of reward card thing. Like I just wanted something out of this, staying in this location, working on it. But this definitely wasn't like the Spire location where there was so many cool things to do.
Then I thought the Fundamentalist, when it said, "Are you on this mission?" I was like, "Oh yes, this is going to be good for us because we are." No, it didn't do anything.
I was like, "This is gonna be epic."
Do some fatigue, which I mean is helpful, but
yeah, Brian, thanks for helping us save time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying. We just keep butting our heads against like this test.
I know.
It's like, it saved us from like we'd probably just be one location away. Now we're 2 away. So I think in the end it still worked out. But if we could have cleared him like early in the playthrough, we would have probably already advanced this mission.
100%. And maybe even cleared another ruin. I would assume that maybe there's ruins there.
But obviously this guy is not interested in what Mel's offering.
No.
She could not please this gentleman. Me, on the other hand, I can convince anyone to do anything, obviously. So yeah.
I mean, we all have our strengths and weaknesses.
He's not listening to you.
No.
He's like, get her out of here. I have no time for you.
I'm fine with that.
Oh, sorry, Rob. You needed to fly somewhere? Yeah, I'll help you anytime.
But I'm with him.
Just get rid of her. Just get rid of her. It's you and me flying alone.
I told you it was a small plane. It looks small.
Yeah. Fundamentalist advice was stop meddling. Yeah. That's funny. But yeah, I want to know what his deal is. I want to know what his regular text is. I want to see that guy again and clear him to find out what is his deal. Like, because it was like clear him to find out like what his way of life is.
Oh yeah, we
didn't even get to learn that, which is strange.
He looked like he lives.
We didn't even know his real name, and then they just skipped to like, oh, now we know his name, and now he's telling us all these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, Jackal, that's what I was joking about, was trying to get at convincing people. Yeah. Jackal says, my shelf of shame concurs with Rob's persuasive power. This is the game you're looking for. This is the game you're looking for. Look at how cool this game is. You need to have it now. I can make anything look awesome. I'm just kidding. You convinced Mel to marry you.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he did. Might have been the other way around.
Yeah, Sean, kind of the other way around. Yeah.
I convinced him to marry me.
Yeah. A couple times waking up in the middle of the night or in the morning with her beating me with a rolling pin. Yeah. Where's that ring? I need a ring on my finger.
I didn't need a ring on my finger. That wasn't it.
No, just joking.
I mean, I like it though.
You're clearing it though?
Oh,
good.
Nice.
Yes. I feel like year 2024 is the year to like not, well, at least last year too. Last year was a pretty meh crowdfunding year. And like people are starting to see through the trash, I feel. And I feel like people's backlogs are catching up with them, especially during pre and the start of COVID, where everyone got locked in and then started backing stuff like crazy because they were inside and they just wanted all the cool games.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're all showing up and people are like back to life and like not playing board games as much maybe. And then they're like, oh, all these boxes are showing up of 100-hour games that I can't get to. And I see a lot of comments online of people feeling the same way I am. It's like, you just want to slow down. Like, I don't need more games. Like, let me work through the stuff that I got and it showed up and let's have fun with that, right? So I feel like 2023/2024 is kind of like people are kind of like, it's kind of like a longer expanded the way people go through the holidays every year is like been a known thing. People spend money, go crazy, buying gifts, going out, doing things, right? Mm-hmm. And then January, February hit and people get their credit card statements and then they're like, no spending. And I know this from working in the quick service restaurant industry. That's when coupons go out to try to get you to go and eat out again, because most people don't go eat out in January and February because they already did too much of that in November and December. And they're all broke, right? And they're all trying to pay back their debts and then tax time comes and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So that is kind of like that, what happens there and over the span of 2 to 3, 4 months is kind of what's happening over 2 to 3 or 4 years in the board gaming, crowdfunding, collecting hobby is like COVID time at the start. It's like people went nuts with the crowdfunding and backed all these things. And then now it's like, time to stop. You spent too much, tighten the belt, relax, and then the cycle will happen again. I feel like that's what's going to happen. So yeah. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So it's interesting to hear that. But yeah, I've been seeing that a lot lately where people are like, I don't want anything new. I got too much stuff to play. Stuff's showing up. I haven't got to. The pile is getting bigger and bigger. And like people are now playing catch up. So it's like, I think it's harder for people to get people's money. It's harder for publishers to get people's money through crowdfunding now because of that reason. And again, if too many publishers deliver mediocre projects, it gives people a bad impression of all publishers grouped in going through crowdfunding. That's also another issue, is like people get bad impressions of the whole industry from a few people. Like what's one of the worst offenders? The guys who publish like Darkest Dungeon or whatever, and those games, whatever that company is that like Sam Healy from Dice Tower worked for, that is like, oh my God, those guys, whatever they're doing over there. Like also that the company that makes like Cthulhu Wars, like that company, I hear so many, like there's so many companies that just like done so many bad things through crowdfunding, and just like, oh man, they make everything look bad. It's bad. Yeah. But not everyone's like that though. Yeah. Which is fun. Jacko says we should be playing our games. Agreed.
Yeah, agreed.
Sean says, Rob, Aeon's End Descent is looking great. Yeah, Sean, I'm done with Aeon's End. I don't want any more Aeon's End. I'm done with it. Maybe we'll play a legacy version.
Yeah, there's legacy.
But I don't need more cards for that game. Like, I cannot expand games that far, I feel. I've already done it with a handful of games, and Aeon's End is not that game. I already have enough that, like, I could pull that game out and mix together cards I've never even touched before and play against nemesises that I, don't even remember how they worked, and still have. I have so much content for that game. I could play it for years and probably never get bored of it. There's no need to buy new stuff for me. Again, I'm a consumer. I don't care about the new hotness. I don't care about clicks of people looking for Aeon's End videos. I don't want it, man. I want my sanity. I want to enjoy this hobby just like you. And I don't need to just fill my house with more Aeon's End cards that aren't getting played.
The other thing with that game too is you mix it all together when you're done, right? So the legacy games that we've played, we mix all that content in. And if we were to do a random scenario or a random setup, then we'd have spoiler stuff in it too.
No, I don't care about that anymore. I would just do that. Yeah. We'll pull out Aeon's End and play it on a stream in the future. It'll be one of those like blasts from the past. Let's go back and get nostalgic with it. But I'll continue, like, if I want to play that, I'll play it off stream. But yeah, that company just keeps churning out more of that. And I don't know. It's like at some point I'm just like, I'm cool. And like, I know Marvel Legendary has been doing that for like over a decade. Just keeps coming out with a new expansion every year, new cards for that same, it's the same idea. And I don't support that game. And it does the same thing. I don't like that model really. But it is cool for someone getting into the game new. They have like a new set to pick from, or like more options to pick from, but it's just the setup and teardown of a game like that just gets more ridiculous the more stuff you own.
Yeah. And
I don't like that. If a game just becomes harder and harder to get to the table and clean up after for the experience that's in between those two bookends, I'm not interested. And those kind of deck building games like that, I feel like you just need I personally prefer a nice culled collection, a simple collection. So when I do feel like playing that game once a year, a couple times a year realistically, I don't have to sort through boxes and boxes and boxes to get it set up. So I have no need for it. I'm not interested in it whatsoever. Is Aeon's End my favorite deck building game? Yeah, I think so. Is it one of the best deck building games I've ever played? Yes. Is it a really solid game? Most of it, yeah. But do I want to keep buying everything that comes out just because I like the name brand Aeon's End? No. Did I get kind of turned off when they made Aeon's End for kids, whatever that was called, Astronauts, and tried to sell people the exact same game again? That bad business, not a fan of doing that. So I didn't like the way they were trying to double dip there. And so yeah, I'm kind of just turned off on the whole thing. So yeah, I don't need more of it. And that's honest feelings there. You won't get that on any other Aeon's End content video. Like, yeah, so And I freaking love the game. Like, I love it, but I don't need more of it realistically. It's just silly. And then you ask, like, why you want to buy more of this game and why you want to keep buying Arkham Horror expansions and stuff. And I don't know. I feel like there's more put into those. And yeah.
Well, our collection's not as big.
And again, I can play with just a pre-built deck and just that campaign expansion and hero cards that show up. I don't technically need to sit there. I build like a deck once, and then we play for like 8 sessions, and then I clean up and separate it out. So there's way less setup and tear down for that. So it's not very comparable. But yeah.
But if there's another Legacy, I'm definitely interested. I do like them because they do feel like contained,
the Legacy's
right?
contained.
Yeah.
And I like that discovery, and I like playing through the story in the campaign, and the cleanup and setup isn't, and the cleanup and tear down, setup and tear down is not as bad. But another standalone set that has like a little mini campaign that I'm then supposed to mix that with all my other stuff, like I don't need more to that collection. So there you go. That's what I want. So give me more Aeon End Legacy stuff. And again, it can be a standalone story. It doesn't need to continue from stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I like deck building and I like Legacy campaign games, so it seems like a good mix. And they improved it with that second one. So
yes, they did.
Maybe they can improve it even more with the third one. And they like money and they like milking the Aeon's End brand to the death. But
I mean, I don't know how well they did. So
yeah, I don't know either. But anyways, yeah.
Well, that was fun, even though I felt like I was bashing my head against the plane the whole time. Let me in.
But yeah. Anyways, that's it for today's episode. A lot of off-topic rants and stuff. I apologize if you're watching this later and you're just enjoying our Earthborne Rangers streams that are all like 2 hours and we're keeping it on point and enjoying our time. And I made a live stream today trying to keep all the discussion regarding the crowdfunding campaign for the second print out of it. It crept in anyway. So sorry about that.
I think we're only slightly over our normal time.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
What has it been?
2.5?
2.5? Oh, that's
right?
not bad. Yeah, 2.5 Okay.
So it's not
screw
terrible.
it. I take back my apology.
Yeah.
You could scrub through that stuff easy peasy until you see cards on the table. Easy peasy. Anyways, we will be back in 2 evenings, I think. I haven't scheduled it yet. No, I did. I did schedule it. Yes.
Right before.
So as soon as the stream's done, you should be booted over to that one. You can also set a reminder for it in the playlist in the video description. But we're playing more Earthborne Rangers. Surprise. We're going to continue this session in 2 days. Same bat time, same bat channel. 6:30 Eastern on Thursday. The normal time when we'd be playing with Kyle weekly, since he's gone away on vacation for a couple weeks. Yeah, we'll be just continuing this game, at least for this week. So stay tuned for that. Thanks all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.